my god. Welcome, everybody. Holy smokes, it's finally here. It's finally here, everybody. It's finally here. Finally! This auction has been brewing for over a year, I think. I think that's when I first got word that they were going to be doing a Japanese, or you know what I mean, tossing around the idea of a Japanese auction. Is it even viable? Do people care? Are people going to be interested? All questions that were being asked at the time. Now here we are, late 2023, and Pokemon Emerald sits at the top of the auction. VGA 95 sitting there at 12,600. Mario Bros is right underneath it. VGA 90 for 12,000. Pocket Monsters Green, Leaf Green, sorry, for 6,900. Fire Red sitting there for 6,300. Pokemon has skyrocketed to the top of this auction. It's insane. I don't have enough Pokemon though, Daniel. That's my biggest issue. I don't have enough Pokemon. Like Pokemon frickin' Coliseum on the Gamecube is sitting at 4,320. What? Have we even seen an English copy sell for this much? I don't think we have. So, yeah, if you were wondering, is this stuff going to go cheap? Is it going to be, you know, a bust? I don't think so. I don't think so. At this point, I'm more afraid that I'm not going to be able to win anything. I'm more thinking I might walk away from this auction with nothing. Pokemon XD is right there as well for $2,000. Fuck. You know, obviously I have a lot of Japanese stuff. It's kind of crazy seeing it go up in value like this, but like, there's a lot of stuff I still want to own. Like, I am nowhere near being done buying Japanese stuff, you know? Like, it's a fantastic little niche. It's a fantastic hobby. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Interesting to say the least. But welcome in, Meltan Man, Rick D, Jordan Black, Super Junk, Cremia 69, Thane, Alexis Aguilar. Hope you're doing well as well. Retro Game Rescue, Thane, Daniel Bratton, Poopy Fingers, Odin, Hiko. Welcome, 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 you guys. It depends what you're going after, Daniel. It depends what you're going after. Relatively speaking, yes, you can. I mean, a lot of this stuff you can still find Yahoo Japan auctions, you know, Mercari. If you're using import sites, yeah, you can find a lot of this stuff right now cheaper. It's really hard to say what this single auction might do to the market. You know, when, like, say a raw auction for Ocarina of Time might end like $500 to $1,000, right? Right now it's sitting at $2,000. That's you know, there's likely going to be some kind of ripple effect, undoubtedly. So, yeah. And, you know, FOMO's going to be there. I don't know what to chase or not chase after. We just got to see what happens here today. Hit the like button, get comfy. It's going to be probably 2.5 hours. Probably 2.5 hours for this auction. I think there's almost 200 items. It's going to be interesting.
$28.
The first item to start us off here, Mega Man X3 for the Media Kite Super 1500. What the fuck is this?
Fair warning.
I don't know what that console is, but it's Mega Man X3 9.08 plus. Media Kite Super 1500. That's just like beyond me. That is beyond me for what that is. The second Japanese auction will be the Real Tell. It's hard to know if it's first to market stonks or here to stay. Well, it's super hard to know as well, Super Junk. Like, okay, I've been doing Japanese stuff now for a year, about 2 years total, right?
$44.
I don't know how rare it is to find baseball. It's no barcode, no FF logo, early production, I assume. Like, you know what I mean? I know the relative rarity of some games, but other games, I have no fucking clue.
Next lot.
And a lot of those high-grade Pokemons right now that are sitting at like $13,000, right? Are we going to see those again? I don't know.
$75.
Here's baseball. 85 plus the Mega Man X3 went for $71. So baseball, Famicom, early production copy, or later production it says, sorry. Jeez, without the Famicom logo. I just assumed without barcode and without logo it was going to be earlier, but they're saying later production on this, 85 plus silver box baseball. Yo, Marty the one-man party dude with the $5. Good luck on the Pokemon Crystal. I appreciate it, dude. I think my Pokemon game right now is sitting the lowest out of all of them. So, yeah. Hoping for some live bidding there. Hoping for some live bids.
$160.
Wait, is the OG Mother game in there? If it is, you're auctioning it 24/7? Yes, that is the original Mother there, Alexis. That is the original Mother there on Famicom, VGA 90. Sitting for $1,200 right now.
$180.
And I do assume a lot of these games are going to get live bids like this, as people just like, you know what I mean? There's going to be people who just gamble on stuff as well. Because, you know, $200. Just toss $200 at baseball and see what happens. So it's going to be interesting to see how much some of this stuff goes up. But how do you guys feel? Are you targeting anything? Rick, tell me what you're buying tonight. Tell me what you're buying tonight, Rick. I know you're quite the Japanese guy yourself. Yo, I appreciate it, House the Moose. Pokemon Crystal is my only item in the auction tonight. So if you're thinking, I better not bid a ton on Pokemon Crystal, you should. You should bid a ton on Pokemon Crystal. Do it. Bid a ton. It's a good game. Pokemon Crystal, wow, what a grail. If it was me, I would spend, I don't know, upwards of $5,000 on it. That's just if it was me. Not telling you how to spend your money, but if it was me, $5,000 sounds very reasonable. So I think it's only sitting at $500 right now. Look at it. I mean, hey, just saying.
$46. $50.
Yaj, Yahoo Auctions Japan.
$55. $60.
Yahoo Auctions Japan is Yaj.
$65.
Essentially the biggest Japanese auction site. But you can only access it through using a, you know, like a proxy service. I think. Right? You can only access it through a proxy service. Dig Dug 2, 85 plus. Yeah, 10K, you're right, 10K.
75.
Silly me, 10K on Crystal.
$85.
And also, to celebrate the auction here,
$110, $120, $130, $140.
I got myself some delicious sushi.
$50.
Look at that. Very delicious, very sushi. So we're eating good tonight. We're watching a fun auction. Gonna be a fun night. You have to VPN to even browse Yahoo Auctions? Oh, it's just on me. Just watch me now. There you go.
Next
back to Dig Dug 2, closing at $169.
$10.
VGA 90 qualified Donkey Kong Jr. Silver box later production here. I know it's a qualified, but like VGA 90, just finding mint Famicom games is it's hard in itself. So the VGA 90 qualified here, pushing its way up over $150.
Fair warning.
Yeah, the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Mario versus Rayquaza. Can't even say it. Mario versus Rayquaza. Get your bets in right now. I'm pretty sure Emerald's leading the way right now, isn't it, Elijah?
$200.
Yeah, gas station sushi.
Fair warning.
That gas station sushi hitting different.
Next lot. $220.
Donkey Kong Jr. qualified there, $228.
$260. $300. $300.
You've been outbid.
First game I'm bidding here on here. Dragon Quest 2, VGA 85. $340. Push it up to $400 here. We're going over 400. I was really hoping to win it around 300. I think I got to back out. We're still early in the auction.
Fair warning.
$400 here. Dragon Quest 2. Just super fucking cool.
Next lot.
Ends at 384. If it was an 85 plus, I would have pushed harder. But, you know, VGA 85. You know. I'll roll the dice. VGA 90 purple box. Duck Hunt. Famicom purple box, small box there. VGA 90 Duck Hunt, I think, takes the early lead here for most expensive game in the auction by a lot. Carlos Cruz entering into the Greg gang. Someone gifted a membership before, but this time around I paid for it. Good man, Carlos. I appreciate you. I appreciate you big time. Duck Hunt closes at, yeah, $2,000. That is a lot for Duck Hunt West. That is a lot for Duck Hunt. Even in VGA 90. And, you know, it's tough because we still don't have frickin'... We still don't have frickin' pop reports from VGA. So it's hard. Oh, they withdrew another one. There was an 85 purple box as well. They withdrew one. But they have an 85 plus here, later production silver box. So first was the purple box, then we got the silver box later. I don't know relative rarity and stuff. Yeah, purple box is earlier. But I don't think every single game has a purple versus silver. Like, I don't know if Donkey Kong Jr. here has a purple box, but the silver box Duck Hunt goes for $600. Fire Emblem here. This is going to be the next game I toss some bids at, VGA 85.
You've been outbid.
One more bid. We'll see. Oh, man. Again, I was hoping for 350. We're pushing our way up to 450 right now. Fuck, one more.
400.
Oh my god, the other person isn't even hesitating.
You've been outbid.
Fuck. I'm sitting here like counting my pennies. How much did this gas station sushi cost me again? Fuck. Can I bid again? Fuck, one more. That's it. I probably shouldn't. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
You've been outbid.
Who are you, mystery bidder? Why are they bullying me? Why are they bullying me in my gas station sushi?
Fair warning.
Probably Alexis Ohanian on the other side there.
$550.
No doubt. No doubt. $504 for Fire Emblem. First Fire Emblem game ever.
$600.
First Fire Emblem game. Oh, was that you, Jordan? Oh, you piece of shit. Kirby. Hoshi no Kirby. Yume no Izumi. No Montagari. Kirby's Adventure. Japanese release here on Famicom. 85 plus.
$650.
Pushing up to 780. Oh, the Fire Emblem is yours. There you go, dude. There you go. Nice little pump for you then, Jordan. I take it back. I take it back. I take back the mean words I said. You're welcome for the pump, dude. You're welcome for the pump. Kirby, $720 there. 85 plus into Ice Climber. VGA 90. Yeah, see, I don't think Ice Climber has an earlier version either. I'll bid once.
$460.
Oh my god.
You've been outbid.
Ice Climber's really cool. I'll cut bid.
$480.
Is this gonna be all night? Is this an early is this early indications here? I'm just gonna be looking at this red text all night. It's gonna be a long night if that's the case. Oh, someone else exists. There's someone else out there. There's someone else out there. Looking for 660 now on Ice Climber. VGA 90.
Fair warning.
You actually have that Fire Emblem. You bought it sort of accidentally a couple years ago. The only JP game you own. Look at you, Seth. An enjoyer of video game history. A true video game historian owning the first Fire Emblem. Good job, Seth.
Fair warning.
I'm ruining the price for myself in the future. Yeah, no doubt. Isn't that the truth? Anytime I bid on a game and just get outbid, all I do is create higher and higher comps for the next time I try to bid on one. Oh, sorry, Greg. I can't sell you Ice Climber. The last one just sold for $700. That's what's going to happen to me.
Fair warning.
They sometimes withdraw games, I think, by consigner. Like, they might have gotten the 90 later, and then they, like, might have reached out being like, oh, hey, we have a VGA 90. Do you still want your 85 in the auction? Or, like, you know, you might reach out saying you don't want your 85 now because the 90's here. It's not like you can't just withdraw for any reason ever. But, you know, if you reach out, if you have a good excuse or reason, I don't know, you can sometimes withdraw stuff. Are majority of these from the same or from a single seller? I do not know that.
Fair warning.
I do not know what the consigner depth looks like. Like, I don't know if this is 10 people who sent in games or 100 people. I'm going to assume it's a lot of different people,
Fair
but it's
warning.
just an assumption.
$460.
Like, there probably are some people who sent in, 10, 20, 30 games, but myself, like, I sent in 1 game, another guy I know sent in like 5 or 6 games.
Fair warning.
So there also are people who just, fired in 3 or 4 games for this auction. A lot of people just kind of testing the waters, That was Karnov, VGA 90 there, going for $528. This is, looks like Mad City. Jeez, I was going to say it's Bayou Billy. Is this Bayou Billy? Oh my god, it is! Or is it just, this is the original Famicom version of Bayou Billy. That's hilarious. I guess it's called Mad City in Japan. 85 plus here.
$160.
Get yourself some Japanese Bayou Billy. Almost a year before it actually came out in North America. That's funny. What console is most of your Japanese sought grails on? I mean, probably Famicom, if we're, probably Famicom. But like N64 had a lot of stuff I love, Elijah. I love N64, and like I was able to chase down a lot of games. I still don't have like Mario 64, which sucks, but here's another huge one. I think this is our most expensive game yet. We're looking for live bids here. VGA 90 Mario Bros. Arcade. Silver box. No live bids. Damn. This is one of the games that was most juiced up in the pre-bids. Went for $3,100. Mario Bros. Arcade VGA 90. Did not get a live bid though. Bayou Billy there, Mad City, $192. Hey, this one looks like NES Open Golf. Isn't that crazy, Skull? The game that looks like NES Open Golf is also NES Open Golf. That's insane. VGA 85 on this one.
$75. $80.
Oh, gotta stop screaming. We're still early in this auction here. Yeah, 201 games to go.
$90. Fair warning. $95.
Yeah, Thane, seriously, man. $0 being spent tonight. I guess that's the good side, right? I guess if I walk away with $0 cent, that's a good thing.
$100.
House of the Moose. I think the 10K min is now a 5K min. But I also consigned some stuff into the signature. So I have 2 games in the signature. I had 1 game in the CIB showcase, and I have 1 game in this. So cumulatively, I hit the, I think it's 5K threshold now. I think they did lower it from 10K.
$120.
These covers seem consistently a bit better than the NTSC ones. I mean, I don't want to say it's a blanket statement, Some stuff not.
Fair warning.
That Ice Climber, I agree, is beautiful. This is really cool. This is objectively better than the North American one. But frickin', by the time I get this to me, it would have been 1,000 Canadian, so. Here's Mother. Famicom, VGA 90. For all you Earthbound fanatics out there, looking for $2,400, VGA 90 Mother on Famicom. Jeez. You're going to ask again, Greg, help you find an unopened Return of Double Dragon, since you seem like an expert? Oh, man. I don't even know if there is any helping at this point, Hiko. Like, your best bet would be joining Facebook groups, like Instagram, asking.
Fair warning.
Like, you'd have to pry one from a collector, most likely. The Mother closed at $2,280. Like, you know what I mean? Even if you check Yahoo Japan auctions, it seems extremely unlikely you're going to just come across that specific game anytime soon. I could have afforded the 85 Open Golf. You are correct, Default Gen. You are correct. $149. I should have tossed my bid in. You are correct. Take home my Mario Open Golf consolation prize. Ninja Gaiden 2 is a VGA 90 here. Famicom Disk System. Right? No.
$480.
1990. Why does it say Famicom? Is it Disk System? Or am I just tripping? It says Famicom Disk System at the top of the VGA label, but I think it's just Famicom. VGA 90 though, either way. Ninja Gaiden 2.
Next lot. $150.
$552 there into Ninja Gaiden 3. Ancient Ship of Doom. VGA 90. This one for sure, Famicom on this. Looking for $200. Ninja Gaiden 3 actually a little bit low.
$90.
A little bit low compared to what we've seen so far. Wonder if he'll keep getting some bids here. You ain't dogging on gas station sushi because you eat your share of it, but several weeks ago you actually ate real sushi and it was amazing. This is real sushi here, I will say. This is from a sushi restaurant. I kind of spent up tonight. We're living large, living like Larry over here. Living like fucking Larry over here. We got real sushi. You let Mother go because you want other stuff more, but not a bad price for that grade, since most seem to get 85 plus and Raw's going for around 1,000, 1,400. Yes. I agree, Elijah. Not terrible on the Mother. Because, yeah, Raw copies are what? Somewhere around $1,000? Give or take? And then, I mean, you still have to make sure it's mint. It has to be legit. All that good stuff. So, a little bit of a premium there to get the 90, but not terrible. Really cool game. I don't believe I've bought a Mother yet. I just don't care about Earthbound enough. You know? It's not my jam, so.
$110.
Like I said, it's like $1,000 to get yourself any Raw copy, so. Ninja Gaiden 3, $360 there into Pinball, VGA 85 plus. Unopened Pinball. I don't know if, yeah, like this is obviously an early black box title on the NES.
$130.
I don't know how early Pinball is on Famicom. I don't know.
$140.
I'm not a historian yet on that way. You know what I mean? I still don't know the very nuanced knowledge of like early release Famicom and like variants and stuff like that. That's going to take me years still. You want a video game? Big claps for Tyler in the chat. We have our first win. Huge. Huge win for Tyler. Let's go. You upgraded your Ninja Gaiden 3 85 plus to a 90. Mild excitement. How low in pop do I think some of these classic Famicom games unopened could be? Pinball was within the first year of Famicom? Okay, so there you go. Pretty early. It's just, I mean, I don't even want to guess, Jordan. It's just so damn hard to say. You know, like, Pinball could be a pop 10, it could be a pop 50. I feel very confident saying that, like, I don't think Pinball is a pop 100. I feel extremely confident saying that. But are we talking 5 copies, 10 copies, 50 copies? I don't know. I have no idea. It's just really, really hard to know. Like, you see the same stuff on Yahoo Japan auctions come up over and over again. And with those games, you can be like, okay, the population exists. You know what I mean? But as soon as you get into a game that doesn't continually show up, like every 1 to 3 weeks, it just becomes really hard to know. Yeah, Hiko, go ahead. Or join the Discord, Hiko, if you're not already. That's the best way.
$220.
Go into the Discord if you're not, Hiko. Link is in, or here. I just pinned it at the top of the chat. Pin. Mega Man, Rockman 5, sorry, VGA 85 plus. I'll toss a bid. I'll toss a bid on Rockman. I'll toss one more. Fuck. I'll cut bid.
$60.
You've been outbid.
It just like doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
Fair warning.
I can't do anything out here.
$400.
And Rockman 5 is still pushing. You've seen quite a few Mega Man 5s, but not any recently. Yeah, that's what I thought, Thane. I haven't seen one in a while. But, I mean, we're pushing up to 500 US here. Yeah. Oh, no, we're still going. 528 US we're looking for now. And it's still being won by a freaking pre-bid.
Fair warning. Next lot. $130, $180, $102,
$504 for Mega Man 5. Very cool. Very cool.
$240. $260, $280, $300, $320.
Super C, Super Contra, VGA 85 on this. And see, this is interesting because they actually, this time, they withdrew the 85 plus. And it's the 85 that remained in the auction. So, I don't know. It's, you know, it's weird when something does or doesn't get withdrawn. But VGA 85 on Super
Next
C
lot.
here. Closing at 384.
11.
Into the Mario Bros. Biggest one of the auction by far. Looking for 13,200. We need a live bid. The internet bid is winning right now. Does anyone want this on the live bid? Is anyone out there willing to bid $13,000 on Mario Bros. On Famicom VGA 90?
Next lot.
Oh. Woo! So no. The answer is no. $12,000 though. Here's Mario 3, looking for a live bid. Anyone?
Next lot.
No, on the Mario Bros 3 as well. So $12,000. Famicom Mario Bros. That's fucking huge. Jesus Christ. $3,000 on Mario Bros 3 VGA 90.
Fair warning.
No live bids on those two. Looking for a live. There we go. Someone's here for Super Mario USA. VGA 90. So this is, like, obviously, you guys know Doki Doki Panic went to the US. They reskinned it and shit. And now this is when they released the reskin in Japan. So this is Japan getting the North American reskin. Super Mario USA. VGA 90. I know, the SMB is a late print. Odin. It's a late print on the Mario Bros. And for I have no clue if you can even get an early print, factory sealed or unopened. Like, I think it's very, very hard to even find like a mint CIB early print Mario. So
$300.
you know, it very well might be a case of you take what you can get. But now that this sold for $12,000, we're going to see how many Marios come up. That's going to be the interesting thing that we now have to see. Yeah, Super Mario USA did get some bids, though. 1,560. Here is Turtles 2. VGA 90 on this, the Manhattan Project.
$440.
Manhattan Project was Turtles 3 in North America. That's weird. What are they saying here? How Shredder's able to get away?
$480.
I'm offering
$500.
Yeah, that's weird. Weird that this is Turtles 2, the Manhattan Project.
$50. $600.
You wish you knew more about this stuff? You're just not comfortable bidding when you have no clue? You want a lot of this stuff? Yeah, man, I'm trying my best out here, man, but yeah, it's tough. I mean, a lot of stuff is going for real prices where, like, you have to consider the purchase. Like, I think, what, $200? $149 is the minimum right now, Mario Golf, I believe? Oh, $71 on the Rockman X3. That's the low game of the auction, but $149 is the minimum otherwise.
Fair warning.
But most stuff is like $300-400 minimum. Turtles here is pushing its way up to 900. $900. Like, you know, you got to consider those purchases. They're not just free. Here's Transformers. This is really cool. Transformers Convoy no Nazo. Transformers Mystery of Convoy. Famicom exclusive Japanese. Looking for $400. Cool that there's a Transformers game on Famicom. Like, that's just very fucking cool.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$408 for Transformers. Oh, really? AVGN has an episode about Transformers. If so, that's great.
$260.
Wild Gunman, another black box NES game here. This is a silver box re-release, so Wild Gunman must have a purple box release, like Duck Hunt. 85 plus on this one. Looking for almost $400. Then we go into some Zeldas here. We have some Famicom disc system. I mean, oh man, there's so much cool stuff the whole way. We go through all the Nintendo stuff first, and then we go into like PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and stuff like that. So, if you're wondering, like, when's Marvel? Marvel is coming up later in the auction. There are some on PlayStation, I believe.
$360. 400.
Wild Gunman closing at 360 into Wrecking Crew. VGA 90 plus on this. Jeez.
$440.
So again, they aren't calling this one a later release or early release. I assume it's an early Famicom game again. This is a very early NES game. VGA 90 plus on it.
$500. $550.
It's interesting to think about how much these prices are just heritage deep wallets versus more eyes causing a legit increase in perceived value. Yes. And that's why it's going to be super interesting to see what the ripple effect is in Asuma. Like, are we immediately going to see eBay stuff start selling for more? Is Yahoo Japan just going to be crowded by gaijins trying to get their hands on these Japanese games? Is Wrecking Crew going to shoot over $2,000? We're looking for $1,700 suddenly. Looking for $1,800. Looking for $1,900. $2,000. Remember, Wrecking Crew opened up at $150. Wrecking Crew opened around $150. We're at 2,880 now. Wrecking Crew, 90 plus. It must be hype from the Mario movie. That's got to be Mario movie hype. Remember they had that Easter egg in the Mario movie, and that guy was from Wrecking Crew.
Fair warning.
That's what's going on right here. I don't even remember the guy's name now.
$3,000.
Oh man, it's still going. Looking for $3,800. Jesus. So kind of interesting though. Like Wrecking Crew is it's blowing past. It's blowing past Mother, Mario Bros. 3, as well as Mario Bros. Arcade. Where was that one again now?
Next lot.
What did Mario Bros. Arcade sell for?
$1,800.
Why the fuck can't I see it now? Why am I so blind? Oh, here it is. Yeah, $3,120 for the Mario Bros. Arcade. Like, Wrecking Crew outsold all of those. $3,600 on Wrecking Crew. Whew. All right. We have a VGA 90. This is the Hyrule Fantasy Zelda 1 Famicom version. So it came out on Famicom Disk System first, and I think this is all the way in, 1994. They got the Famicom version. So this is a super late release of Zelda for Japanese market. Gotta be honest, you were not expecting these prices. You figured the Heritage crowd would scoff at the Japanese releases, but you guess not. Yeah. I mean, at this point, man, I am also shocked, to be honest. I'm shocked. I thought I was going to be able to snag some pieces coming into this auction. I mean, that's why I only sent one game into the auction, right? Like, I was very nervous about the results. I didn't know what people were going to think.
Fair warning.
Now seeing this so far, it's like, shit.
Next lot.
Maybe I should have sent in a few more games. You know what I mean? Hyrule Fantasy Zelda 1 here. VGA 90, $3,600. Ties with Wrecking Crew, actually. Jeez. Here's a group lot of 7 CIB games. I think these are all really early.
Next lot.
Well, food. $468 for them, but I think they're mostly all early release there. Some Donkey Kongs, Popeye, baseball, and tennis. But $468 there for the lot of 7.
$550.
Here is the Japanese version of the Zapper. They just got an actual revolver. This is a light gun. Like, it's literally Japanese Zapper.
Fair warning.
Really cool. Really cool. 85 plus on this.
Next lot.
$660. Now this is also really interesting. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, so this is actual Famicom Disk System Zelda here. Now this is Sharumera Zelda. It's from the Sharumera Ramen Contest, sorry. Sharumera Ramen Contest prize. So you could only win this specific variant of Zelda as a prize from a ramen giveaway in Japan. Only 1,500 copies of this specific variant of Zelda were given away. And here it is. I don't know how rare these are to find. There's slight differences on the cartridge, on the text. The game itself, I believe, is the exact same. But yeah, you can read the write-up about the game here. The label has the label disc. Oh my god, the disc label has different coloring since it's orange lettering instead of red and gray. Yeah. So people say it is technically the very first release of Zelda. Yes, but I don't know enough about that thing to say that definitively. But based on the bidding,
$4,600.
like holy fuck. Yeah, I just don't know the finer details. I think it was Game Gallery who was always calling this the first print, wasn't it? I think Hopper was always saying that this is the true first print Zelda, but again, I don't know the finer details myself. What I am seeing, though, we're about to hit the 5,000 bid mark. And remember, once this hits 5,000, the minimum bids turn into 500 each. We're looking for $6,000 right now. Then we jump to $500 increments on this Zelda.
Next lot.
Wow, just shy of it, hey? 5,760. Wow.
$500.
5,700. And this is CIB, isn't it? Like, this is not factory sealed.
$650.
This is fucking CIB, folks. Do not make a mistake there. That's CIB. Whew. Here's Metroid, 80 plus. This is the first release of Metroid. Famicom Disk System is where this game released. 80 plus on this.
Next lot.
Metroid goes for 780. VJ 80 plus.
$550.
Vinny, were you the one bidding on the You bought the Charumera Zelda? Vinny, holy shit, dude.
$50.
Whew.
$800. $850.
Vinny!
$900.
Holy shit, dude. Congrats. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Here's Doki Doki Panic. Remember we were talking about Mario Bros. 2 there? Here is actual Doki Doki Panic. Famicom Disk System VGA 85 plus.
Fair warning.
That is crazy, man.
$1,300.
How can you share more info then, Vinny? Like sales history or what you were willing to pay or how long you've been searching, how often they come up? What can you share about the actual market there for those ramen Zeldas?
$1,400. $1,500. $1,600. Fair warning. Next lot.
Doki Doki Panic there closes at $1,800.
$200. $280.
This is a wooden
$320.
Japanese sign measuring 14 by 23 inches, I believe. Wooden Japanese retail sign. Very cool, very Japanese, very Nintendo, very wooden.
$420.
But just cool to get yourself a piece of actual Japanese, circa 1980s or 1990s. Vintage Nintendo Japanese advertising piece.
$440. $480.
You've been searching since 2020 for Ramen Zelda. You've seen 2 come up in your search on Yahoo Auction Japan. The last 2 went around $5,000. Someone paid $4,000 in 2021. Whew. Otherwise nearly impossible. I mean, shoot, dude. If you've only seen 2 come up in the past, 2 years? 3 years? Jesus. I mean, you read that description that it talks about 1,500, right? Isn't that? I think the number was 1,500 there they talked about. It's crazy that so few of them seem to come up. Jeez. Now, a lot of these must have been lost to attrition over the years. Is that the right word there? But you know what I mean. A lot of these must have just been lost to time then. Or people, I don't know. Fuck, that's crazy. $5,700. The Japanese wooden sign there, 780. Here is Akumaju Dracula, Super Castlevania 4. There it is. Yeah, Super Castlevania 4. I wanted to make sure I got it right there. VGA 85 is pumping. Pumping. Looking for 3,000, looking for 3,300. VGA 85. So this is what I mean when I say... This is what I mean when I say if you're looking for a random game, Like, I've never seen a Super Dracula or a Super Castlevania 4 in my searching, right? Never seen one come up. So if someone is looking for a specific game, like, I don't know, what should this sell for? I have no idea. I have no idea if you're going to be able to find one. Like, I just don't know. But I did not expect $3,000. Wow. Okay. Like, I have to imagine someone came into this auction thinking they were going to bid like $1,000 and be super competitive. Here's Breath of Fire, VGA 85 Plus, Super Famicom. I guess I should make timestamps, eh? Entering into Super Famicom now.
$550.
Wow. I tell you. Your understanding is that the ramen was released prior to retail? Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot about it, Vinny. Breath of Fire here, looking for $720, VGA 85 Plus.
Next
85 is 9.8. That's true. That's true. That's true. Give this the old crossaroo. Give it the old crossaroo there, and you'll be you'll be laughing. Here's an 85 Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger, as far as I know, is a lot easier to find than Super Castlevania 4. But holy fuck, we're looking at $2,640 here. We're looking for $3,000. We're looking, yeah, $3,100 right now. You know, the craziest thing here about like something like Chrono Trigger, and I think this is just the power of the advertising and I guess just advertising, having a specific market for it.
Fair warning.
Oh my god, my fucking computer would work here.
Next
because you can look at Chrono Trigger, and
$85.
we had a VGA 85 copy, like right here. $840 in August. $840 in August. I think there's one more. Am I crazy? But, you know, you're seeing the power here of a specific auction. Yeah, just the one copy. Just sold for frickin' $3,120. So $840 in August, $3,000 today. Ooh. Here's F-Zero 80 Plus. Looking for $360 on F-Zero. VGA 80 Plus. I'm going to toss a cut bid.
$320.
You've been outbid.
I'm going to toss one more bid at F-Zero. I feel like this is the worst possible time to try and like win this F-Zero game, with F-Zero 99 being pretty recent. Just feels like there's
$440.
Chrono Trigger has a different variant as well. V-Jump Prize version? How do you differentiate them, Vinny?
Fair warning.
Do I know you, Vinny?
Next.
I guess that's my other question. Like, do I know you from Facebook groups or anything? Just curious who you are.
$260.
If you don't want to stay in the live chat, that's fine.
$300. $340. $380. $460. $500. $550. $600. $650.
Now, who are you, Vinny? Show yourself. You've been in the Discord from time to time early on? Okay. F-Zero closes for $528.
Fair warning.
Final Fantasy V here on Super Famicom, 85 Plus, closing at $720. Vinny was in Clubhouse. You were with another group on Clubhouse for the past few years? Gotcha.
$1,600.
We got the Clubhouse Elite in the chat tonight. Now I understand, Vinny. Now I understand. Final Fantasy VI here, making a fucking push. Jesus Christ. 85 plus Final Fantasy VI. Okay. All right. Looking for 2,640. My odds of winning something tonight have fucking plummeted. I'll be honest. I came into this auction pretty damn hopeful. At this point in the auction, I'm feeling pretty damn bad.
$600.
So far, this is not it for winning a game.
$3,000.
This is wild.
$200. $3,400.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? An 85 plus is $4,000?
Fair warning. $3,600.
We're still going. We're still going, folks. We're still going, folks. We're not done. We're not done out here, folks. What's a guy supposed to do? What's a guy supposed to do? Oh, you guys all know Vinny now. Now that he says he's from Clubhouse, all of you guys are popping off. Clubhouse is a voice channel thing. It's like different chat rooms, Daniel. Final Fantasy VI ends at $4,200. Mortal Kombat VGA 80 plus. As far as I've seen, Mortal Kombat is not easy.
$420.
As far as I've seen, VGA 80 plus on this. Not the highest grade in the world, but like I don't even think I've seen a Mortal Kombat, to be completely honest. I have no I have no horse in this race. I'm not trying to pump Mortal Kombat, just I don't think I've seen it come up. And what? Did you hold on to any? Did you hold on to any Japanese games? Please tell us you held on to some, Stevens. Please tell us you held on to some Japanese games. The world wasn't ready for you, man. The world wasn't ready for you. You were too early, Stevens. Here's Ogre Battle, 85 plus. Mortal Kombat closes at 576. Here's Ogre Battle. Again, Super Famicom. March of the Black Queen. 85 plus is really cool.
650.
You have about 20 graded still? Let's go. You don't think prices are sustainable? There's a lot of these Super Famicom games, but unopened, you don't know? Well, I mean, like I said earlier, man, that's the biggest issue right now, Jordan. It's a lot of gambling right now because we don't have VGA pop reports. And we just don't know.
Fair warning.
Like I said, some of these, hearing you say you don't care enough about Earthbound is painful. Never a game I got into, Hiko. I am not part of the I'm not part of the Earthbound craze. It's never meant anything to me.
Fair warning.
You think it makes sense to collect sealed JP because you're not going to open it and play it? The aesthetic is usually better. I mean, by that same logic, Daniel, you could just buy CIB. Like, make no mistake, right? With CIB games, like Mortal Kombat here went for 576. I would almost guarantee that you could go buy a CIB version for like 50 bucks and get like a really nice one. So I hear what you're saying about that. You know, makes sense to collect sealed, but like
$750.
if you want to do the Japanese aesthetic route, you can do CIB for fractions of the cost. And now the companies like CGC are starting to grade CIB Japanese stuff. I mean, shit, you can get a very nice Mortal Kombat for like $80 graded. So, you know, we're looking at 576. It just if your dollar doesn't go that far, Rockman and Forte there, really cool, 85 plus going for 900. People are going to have to sacrifice.
$2,400.
I simply don't think there's going to be enough to go around. This is kind of crazy. Seiken Densetsu 2. It's Secret of Mana. 85 plus on Secret of Mana going for $3,000. See, like, you know, this one here is one that's pretty available. Like, I am aware this game exists. There's quite a few of these out there. And it's kind of random as to what games do or don't exist. Like, I don't think there's any rationale to this game being more common than Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? It just is that way. This game exists, Mortal Kombat doesn't. I don't have any answer for that. No, Sparkling, this is not as expensive as they are usually. Almost every sale you're going to see here today would be an all-time high for these games. I would almost guarantee, yeah, every single sale is going to be the highest one of these copies has ever sold for before. I feel pretty confident saying that. $3,000 there for Secret of Mana. $3,120. 85 plus. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Or just Street Fighter 2 Turbo, sorry. VGA 90 on this. Super nice copy on the fast Super Famicom. You missed the Mario Bros. Famicom so far, Daniel. That sold for $12,000. That's the biggest sale we've had so far. You just bought Mortal Kombat. You surprised you got it at that price? You were willing to go much higher. Let's go, Lil Poppin'. Let's go, dude. That's a cool pickup on the Mortal Kombat. Really cool pickup.
$320.
You've been outbid.
$360. $400.
You've been outbid.
$40.
You've been outbid. You know, this is an 80 plus here. It's Mario All-Stars. And I was like, fuck, an 80 plus? Surely I can get that for like $400, right? It's only an 80 plus.
$650. $750. $800.
Come on! Come on, man. Come on. This is wild. At this point, like, Mortal Kombat, I think, is a snag for what you paid. Like, maybe even Street Fighter 2 Turbo for $432 is a snag. VGA 90?
1,000.
Here's Metroid. I'm not getting this. I've already accepted that. 85 plus Super Metroid. Looking for $2,280. The Mario All-Stars closes at $900 frickin' dollars.
Fair warning.
Super Metroid?
$2,000.
Oh my god, there's a bidder. We got a bidder. There's someone on. Someone's here. Someone's here. 85 plus
Fair
Super
warning.
Metroid. The Pokemon Crystal is mine, Retro Habit.
Next lot.
$2,400. 85 plus Super Metroid. Jesus Christ. Here's a qualified version. So as we were talking about the CIB games, here you go. Get yourself a nice qualified version, right? Probably going to sell for like an eighth of the price, give or take.
$300. $320.
Give or take. Well, I mean, fuck, it's pushing too, actually. Kind of quick here.
$420. $480, $500, $600.
Oh my god, this qualified is actually going pretty strong. Never mind. I lied. You can't afford qualified either. You gotta go just down to CIB. I'm hoping the pump happens too, Elijah.
Next lot.
660 for the qualified one. Whew. Here's Turtles, Mutant Warriors. Is this Tournament Fighters? What game would this be? Yes, this is Tournament Fighters here. Turtles, Mutant Warriors, VGA 85 plus. I think that was a snag. $456 for Turtles on Super Famicom. I don't even care what game it is. It's fucking Turtles for $456. I think that's a snag compared to everything else we're seeing. Link to the Past, VGA 85 plus here. Oh, we got a live bidder. There's someone here. 85 plus Link to the Past. Looking for $3,120. Looking for $3,360.
Fair warning.
You've sold some qualified games for quite a lot to Japanese buyers. Japan collectors don't seem to care so much about it's opened so long as the contents are unused.
$3,400.
You know, people will pay up for it, but you can't lie to yourself. The qualified cope is real. Yeah, seriously. Yo, I appreciate it, Stevens. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so, man. And Hiko with the 1999. Jesus, dude. You sent a message on Discord that you can't wait for the next Excel sheet video. Much appreciated, Hiko. Damn, dude. I will get to your... There's the donation.
Sent a message on Discord. Thanks. Also can't wait for the next Excel sheet video, lol.
I was beginning to think your donation wasn't going to come through. And then, of course, it came through. Yeah, I'll get to your DM after the auction, Hiko.
Fair warning.
Dr. Mario, we're entering into original Game Boy here. And if you're curious, like, why is everything VGA? It's because the other companies simply didn't grade Japanese shit. So, like, even right now, if you want Japanese Game Boy, your only company of choice is VGA. So...
$650.
Yeah, Vinny, as far as I know, they will just treat qualified as CIB. Because CGC isn't doing any kind of between.
Fair warning.
So, you know, you send in a qualified game, maybe you're going to get yourself a 9.6 CIB. but I don't think they're doing anything like a special label or a special, you know what I mean? This is Belmont? Yeah, Belmont's Revenge, Castlevania 2 on Game Boy here. 90 plus. Beautiful copy of the game. Yeah, Wada will do N64 Japanese. Wada will also do like Japanese PS1 and stuff, but generally speaking, a lot of the stuff, and I mean, a lot of this stuff I think was graded prior to 2019, so yeah, that's why almost everything is VGA though. They were, for the longest time, the only company grading anything.
Next lot.
1,140 bucks there for Belmont's Revenge. We have another one? Qualified on this one. So $1,100 for the 90 plus. Here's a qualified 90. Also Belmont's Revenge. A friend got Bomberman on Virtual Boy 90 plus. Very nice game. Nice game and nice grade on that. Jeez. I know the Japanese Virtual Boy games aren't like particularly rare, but still getting 90 plus is awesome.
$120. $150. $170. $190.
By the time I finish this sushi, it's going to be like rotten.
$220. $240. $280. $320.
You are superficial, but you would want Link to the Past on Super Famicom more if the box art was better. I mean, it's fair. If you don't like the box art, it's tough to spend $4,000 on something, right?
Next lot.
The art on this matters a lot. I think it's Japanese sushi, I think.
I heard Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Red.
I heard that too. I also heard that Pokemon Crystal is better than Pokemon Red. I also heard that, HC. That's crazy, dude. It must be true. Must be true. Because I also heard Pokemon Crystal is better than Pokemon Red. It must be true. Thank you for the $4.99, dude. That's crazy that we both heard that.
Next lot.
This is Kirby on Game Boy here. VGA 85. Hoshi no Kirby. VGA 85, 3,360. First appearance of Kirby, or it should be, right? Should be the first video game to ever have him. 3,360. Here is
$120. $130.
the Japanese version of Final Fantasy Legend. First game in the Saga series.
$140.
Interesting. So Saga became Final Fantasy Legend. Weird.
Fair warning.
I did not know that.
Next lot. $240.
$159 there for Saga. Here is oh my god, Ghosts and Ghouls, right? Ghouls and Ghosts. Makamura, it's called in Japan.
$320.
Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins. Ghosts and Goblins. VGA 85 plus. The Demon Darkness. Fuck, I'm gonna choke on this rice.
$480.
God damn.
$600 and $700. $750.
Yeah, the Kirby went kind of nuts there, Goob. I agree. The Kirby went kind of nuts. You soon are gonna get Borderlands 2 Japanese first print sealed. Very cool.
Fair warning.
Every case will be split sooner or later. I agree with you. That's what I mean. So getting 90 plus is still awesome.
$3,800.
Okay, so here's a another Pokemon game on the dock. Is this our first Pokemon game selling?
No more PSA card unboxing videos?
Soon, actually, Captus. I'll have a PSA video soon. But no, I hadn't sent anything else to PSA in like 2 years. But I actually am going to have a PSA return soon. Pokemon Yellow, 85 plus. Looking for $5,000. Looking for $5,700. Jesus, looking for $6,000. Looking for 7,200. Looking for 78. Looking for 84. What the fuck? Like, what? English is cheaper. Japan Master Race. Japan Master Race is taking over.
$7,500.
Go buy an English copy for half the price. You have this grade? You got it for 750? Yeesh.
Fair warning.
Yeesh. Like I said, coming into this, I didn't know what to expect, but no part of me expected this.
$34.
$8,400 for Pokemon Yellow? $8,400?
$44.
Woo-wee! Popeye on the Game Boy, 85 plus here.
$48. $50. $55. $60.
Are they impossible to get yellow? I didn't think yellow was impossible, Supyo. Like, I thought yellow was actually quite doable. Unless there's some kind of variant here. Yeah, that's what I thought, Thane. Yellow is very possible. In my, as far as I've seen, anyway. Unless you're just mucking around, Supyo. The Mysterious Murasame Castle is one of the few sealed Japanese games I have. I don't even know what that game is, Carlos. Yeah, yellow went cheap. Yellow went cheap. No doubt. Keep the pump going. Keep the pump going. Yellow went cheap. That's cheap. If yellow's 8,400, then Pokemon Crystal has to be at least $15,000. That is just, what's the word? Not comparative math. Fuck. It's the logic equation. Oh, you were just kidding, Supyo. It's the logic equation, where it's like, if this means this, then that means that. But I can't remember what the hell that's called now. Murasame? Murasame? I don't know that word, Hiko.
Next lot.
Why can't I think of what kind of logic that is?
$280.
Popeye goes for 456. Conductive? Conducive? Transitive property. Qualitative equations? Yeah, it's something in there. Syllogism? It's not that one, Daniel. I'll tell you that. That's Rockman World VGA 90 there, $312.
$360. $380.
$312 for Rockman World. Again, feeling like one of the better deals of this auction. That's a nice game there. I don't remember how I said it the first time, Hiko. Wario Land is a VGA 90 on the Game Boy here. Very nice grade on that.
$420.
Yeah, Kronos, quick, sell all of your English stuff. Sell it all, man. Dump it all. Buy any Japanese game you can find. It doesn't matter if it's rare. It doesn't matter anything, so long as it has a Mario or a Pokemon on it. You're in the money.
$440.
Yep, Crystal has a cult following. I agree. Big cult following on Crystal. Couldn't agree more. Sitting at $500 over here. We're almost there. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games away from Crystal.
Fair warning.
Murasame.
$110. $260.
That's the power of Heritage, man. Some of these prices don't make sense when you can buy them on eBay for less. I mean, hey. That's why you pay the Heritage fees sometimes, right? That's why you consign with Heritage.
$280.
Super Mario Land 3 there. Wario Land closing at $528 for the VGA 90. Here is Turtles 2, 85 plus. This would be, back from the sewers. Turtles 2 is the US equivalent. Not from the Mark Friedman collection, though. Sag.
Fair warning. $340.
Yeah, well, at least if you buy unopened stuff on eBay, Thane, you always have the chance to return it. You know, if you're buying unopened stuff off of Buy or Zen Market using a proxy, like you're just shit out of luck. At least with eBay, you can just return stuff.
Fair warning. $380.
It gets tastier the warmer it gets, you know? It really brings out the flavor of the fish. Delicious.
Fair warning.
Oh, interesting, Carlos.
Next lot.
I never heard of that.
$240, $260, $300, $320, $340, $360, $300, $400, $420.
Game Boy Micro. Of course, it is a Japanese version. Yes.
$60.
Yeah, I'll leave the auction with nothing but food poisoning.
$500.
No doubt, dude.
$550.
Game Boy Micro 2005 console here. VGA 85 Japanese version, pushing its way up to $700.
$650.
What's my favorite kind of sushi roll? Like some kind of spicy, like smoked salmon sushi, or like what the torch gun. If you get the torch gun out there on some kind of salmon sushi, put a little bit of avocado on there and put a little bit of spicy mayo on top. That's pretty fucking good. If a more vanilla one that I like, you know, rainbow roll's really good. I like avocado and salmon. Those are like my two go-to. So, oh shit.
100, 200.
Got a little bug buzzing around. Jesus Christ.
$320.
$840 for the Game Boy Micro there.
400.
Here is a Micro Qualified 20th Anniversary. Yes. 20th Anniversary Edition. Game Boy Micro Console 85 Qualified. Pushing its way up, though, over to $1,000. Jesus.
$950.
The Qualified 85 here. Game Boy Micro Console. Looking for $1,200. Yeah, Volcano Sushi's very good. Agreed.
Fair warning.
What is the yellow the highest of the night? No, Rick. No. The Famicom Mario Bros is the highest still, $12,000. I think Pokemon Yellow's the second highest at $8,400, I think. Then maybe Wrecking Crew. There's a lot of games in that $3,000 to $4,000 range, but only a few have broken above $5,000 so far. This is a Game Boy Light console, only released in Japan, $1,740 there for an 85 plus qualified. Here's Jack Bros, 9.6 no seal, unopened Japanese release. And Pokemon Crystal is next, folks. Pokemon Crystal is next.
$130.
Oof. 85 plus could be anywhere from like 9.0 to 9.8, A to A++.
$160.
Generally speaking, it's somewhere like 9.4 A+.
$240. $280.
Crystal is impossible to find. Yeah, impossible. Impossible. If yellow's difficult, then Crystal is impossible. But talk to me after the auction as well, and, you know, I might have another opinion. Yeah, Rick has been searching for years. He's only seen one Crystal, exactly.
Fair warning.
Exactly.
$60.
So, I mean, hey, buy now or forever regret it, you know what I mean? Buy now or forever regret it. That's, I guess, all I can say about Pokemon Crystal.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Here we go.
$600.
Let's get some frickin' love. If Pokemon Yellow can sell for $8,000,
$850.
surely we can do something.
$950.
Okay, it's a little bit slow here to start.
$1,100.
A little bit slow here, I'll be honest. A little bit slow to start.
$1,200. $1,300.
Okay.
$1,400.
Okay. This is looking decent. Now we're juicing a little bit.
$1,600.
Now we're juicing a little bit. This is what we like to see. We're stalling out. Where are the bidders? 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 My God. Come on!
$700.
It's not bad. It's genuinely not bad. It's not bad. 1,920, I will take it. I'll take it. We'll do Pokemon Gold here, VGA 85.
Next lot.
Pokemon Gold also, not a ton of bids there, $780.
$50.
But yeah, Pokemon Crystal. So my cost basis on it is like $500 US, maybe not even. So
$750.
I have no nothing. Like, that's great. $2,000, fantastic. I paid about $500 for it. So good sale, good sale. You love to see it. Here's Zelda DX 95 on Game Boy. Whew, that's a high grade. Jesus.
Next lot.
Going for 1,320. Entering into N64 here. N64 starts now. Why is Biohazard not getting bids?
100.
What's going on here?
100, 190, $220.
What the heck's going on here?
$260.
Biohazard 2, 90 plus
You've been
on
outbid.
N64 to start off. There's so many sales comps for JP Gold. I feel like that's the same part of Crystal as well, though. I think there's just too many crystals out there. Like, Crystal isn't super rare. It just isn't. As far as Pokemon games go, I'm pretty sure it's harder to get yellow, green, blue, red. I'm pretty sure all of those are harder than gold, silver, crystal.
$400.
And then the Game Boy Advance games are harder as well than gold, silver, crystal. Like, I think those Gen 2 games are the most available. I think, as far as Pokemon goes.
Fair warning.
This is a later printing of Biohazard 2. How do we know? What about it is later print?
$460.
Red is legit impossible, and now will be way harder? Yeah. Oh, you just mean PS was first. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just Resident Evil 2 on N64.
Next lot.
$240.
$540 there for Biohazard 2. Check the VGA label. Yeah, it tells me everything I need to know. That's true. It's a game cartridge. That must be what Vinny's talking about. Bomberman 64. 90 plus. Very cool.
Fair warning.
I'll throw a cut bid at it. Is this what I'm going to win? No, I don't even get high bid on
You've been
this.
outbid.
I haven't seen Bomberman 64 come up. I don't know how rare it is or anything, but like, I haven't seen it come up. Amazing box art on it, I will say.
Fair warning.
Yeah, the Bomberman cover just looks fucking awesome. I agree fully, Undamned. Does anyone know if Animal Crossing 64 is more desirable with the controller pack?
$360.
I don't. I do not know myself. Silver is not available like the others?
Fair warning.
Yo, Buccaneer, welcome. Yeah, Silver
Next
might be the
lot.
hardest of Gen 2, but I don't think Silver is still harder than, like, any of the Gen 1s. I might be wrong. I mean, you know, I'm not the all-seeing fucking eye out here.
$600.
I only have my own anecdotes and stuff, so, you know. Your own experience may differ with relative rarity of some of the Pokemon games, for sure.
$650.
AC without the controller pack is basically impossible. Is that a later print, though, Undamned, when it didn't come with the controller pack? Animal Crossing, by the way, here it is.
Fair warning.
Animal Crossing N64, the first Animal Crossing game, pushing its way up to $780.
Next lot.
$720 for it.
$55.
Yeah, I assume without the
Fair
I
warning.
assume without the controller pack is a later print. I would assume.
$120. $130.
Oh, they both came out at launch, Animal Crossing with and without the pack. All right, there you go. So I guess it's just way more rare to find it without the controller pack.
$170.
Mario Golf. VGA 85 copy. VGA 85 Mario Golf on N64.
Fair warning.
Have you won anything
Next
yet, Supyo? Who here has won something so far? I am dry, bone dry over here. Mario Golf ends at $216. Here's Mario Party 3, 9.6
Fair
CIB.
$80.
Jesus Christ, absolutely mint. So here, right, we were talking about CIB versus unopened. Here is a CIB Mario Party 3, right? Absolutely mint, 9.6. And you can win that for $100.
$110.
So there is the insanely drastic difference between unopened and CIB.
Fair warning.
So I think a lot of people are just going to go the CIB route, to be completely honest. Ogre Battle 64 was a 9.2, no seal there, $134 for Ogre Battle 64. Pocket Monster Stadium 2. This is the equivalent here of Pokemon Stadium 2, but like, there's also, isn't Gold and Silver also here? Yeah, this over here, Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver, is like not Pokemon Stadium 2. This is true Pokemon Stadium 2 right here. So, 9.4 NS here.
Next lot.
Going for $960. Yes, I have Pokemon Stadium 2. I have a lot of N64 stuff, actually, Daniel. I have a lot of N64 stuff. Star Fox 64, VGA 85. This should be big box version? Is it big box? I can't tell.
$380.
Fuck. Does anyone know if this is big box? It must not be, right? No, it must not be.
$400.
VGA 85 though still.
$420.
I do think that the person who sent this probably thought it was unopened. I would assume so. But like frick, mint as hell, right? $104, that still feels good. Star Fox 64 pushing its way up to $500 here. VGA 85.
Fair warning.
$440.
Yeah, Animal Crossing got its debut on N64, Daniel. Very cool, very cool. There's a lot of little quirks like that when you get deep into the
Fair warning.
into the Japanese market. There's just, yeah, little fun stuff like that.
Next lot.
It genuinely feels like a whole different world once you start diving into it. $504 to Star Fox. Here is Shadows of the Empire. 9.6 NS. Beautiful copy of the game.
$260.
Unopened WADA NS. You just picked up Pokemon Stadium 2. So from your research, this is the second release of Pokemon Stadium 1, Gen 1 in Japan, before it was released in the US. Pokemon Stadium 2 should be legitimate Pokemon Stadium 2 low popping. And then Pokemon Stadium 1... Fuck, I can't even remember now. There's Pokemon Stadium 0, which we never got.
Fair warning.
$360.
I can't remember. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2 is Pokemon Stadium 1. And then Gold and Silver is 2? Fuck, I can't remember. I tell you, I'm a bad Japanese collector. Someone get it straight for me. I can't even remember now with the Stadium games.
Fair warning.
$400.
But yes, that one that you won, low poppin', this Pokemon Stadium, Pocket Monster Stadium 2,
$420.
this Pocket Monster Stadium 2 is their hardest one to find. Okay, this is Pokemon Stadium 1. Yes, Pokemon Stadium 1. Pocket Monster Stadium 2, Pokemon Stadium 1.
Next lot.
Shadows of the Empire, $480. Here's a VGA 85 Ocarina sitting at $2,000. Whew. My Ocarina of Time 9.2. I sold for $600 US, Elijah. I didn't sell an Ocarina of Time on eBay.
Lot.
I was able to sell it privately
$480.
for $600 US, I believe. $600 US? Something like that. So VGA 85 today, $2,000. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. This is Aero Gauge, a factory case of 10. Not the most popular console. Yeah, the Aero Gauge on N64, just not that popular. $200 there.
$700.
Here is Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver, Pokemon Stadium 2 in North America. Pocket Monsters Gold and Silver. It's a 10-pack, unopened... Yeah, fuck, unopened case? I don't know if the case itself is unopened, but 10 Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver inside. Yes, Thane. We lucked out on those Stadium 2s, man. We lucked out on those Stadium 2s.
$1,000.
I need to send those in for grading still.
$1,100. $1,200.
But yeah, cool pickup, low poppin'. Cool pickup.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$440. $480, $550, $650.
This right here, Daniel, like Pokemon Gold and Silver Japanese, might be the single most available N64 game. It might be like the single most available Japanese unopened game that exists. Like Pokemon Gold and Silver for Japanese market is like the same as Perfect Dark or Gauntlet Legends for North American market. There's tons of them out there. So Gauntlet Legends is probably the best comparison for this game. So that's why, you know, $1,320, about $100 per copy. There's just too many of them out there. It's still super fucking cool to have, but, you know, there's a limit. One Piece Game Boy game is up there, yes.
$170.
There's a few that just stand out above the rest. We ended Game Boy Advance, though, here. This was Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow, I believe. VGA 90 there for $1,320. Here's Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Advance. VGA 90 on this. Jeez. Not even getting that high. $192 for Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Advance. That's not bad at all. Fire Emblem, 85 plus. Yes, so this is the first one we got in North America. This is actually the 7th game in the series, though. But this is the first Fire Emblem that actually got ported, and this is our Game Boy Advance one. That's just called Fire Emblem. 85 plus here. Pretty darn cool. And then way earlier in the auction with Famicom, we saw the first ever Fire Emblem game, period. $456 for the GBA version. Here's Mario Party Advance, 90 plus on this. Whew. Yeah, Roy's our boy, exactly. Roy's our boy. For WADA, do they charge duty on Canadian customers? No, they don't. WADA will have it all marked properly, Aiden. So when it comes back through customs, it'll be return goods. I don't believe I've ever paid duty charges on a WADA return.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Mario Party Advance there, $492. And here's another one that I was interested in, pre-auction. Pre-auction, I had some interest in winning Metroid Fusion. VGA 90 here, looking for $1,000. Great. I'll just plop that down right here. Don't mind me as I bid $1,080 on Metroid Fusion. VGA 90 for Game Boy Advance. Yeah, it's beautiful, Thane. I agree. It is beautiful. But like, shoot.
Next
$1,000 frickin' dollars. Here is Metroid Zero Mission. VGA 85 on this. Actually might be quite a bit more affordable. Only a VGA 85, Zero Mission. Game Boy Advance here, looking for $400? It's not as bad. Yeah, the Fusion looks fucking unreal. The Fusion is awesome. Awesome box art on that one. What, you paid customs fees twice on water returns? You had to do a FedEx dispute and never won. Really? Why the hell are they hitting you, Marty? That's crazy, man. Oh, here's the fuck. Speaking of crazy, Jesus Christ. Here's Pokemon Emerald, VGA 95. We shot up to $20,000 fucking dollars. Whew.
Next lot.
So Pokemon Emerald closes at $19,200. Here's Fire Red with the adapter, VGA 95. Looking for $14,000. What? Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing I can say for these prices here. These are just freaking wild. $13,200. VGA 95 Fire Red there. Leaf Green, VGA 95 went to the exact same price as Fire Red, $13,200. I assume it's going to sell for the exact same price as Fire Red, $13,200. Looking for one more bid?
Fair warning. Next lot.
I assume it's the same person buying both of those. $13,200 for both of the Pocket Monsters. That's fucking wild. Wow. Minish Cap, VGA 95 on this as well. looking for 1,800. Japanese Minish Cap there. Very cool cover on this one as well. You know, I maybe Seth was right. Maybe most Japanese box art is better. Maybe Seth was on to something.
Fair warning.
You're assuming SM Pratt is happy with this purchase? Yeah, SM Pratt just casually dropping, what is this, 26, almost $50,000 on Pokemon games there. Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. That's like $45,000 combined. And my Pokemon Crystal could only sell for $2,000! Anyways, I just, you know, I guess I just wish Crystal was not Crystal. I guess that's all I wish right now. I guess. I guess, right? I'm not salty. It's just, you know.
$2,200.
Not angry. Just, you know. You know. Minish Cap pushing up to 2,500 here, looking for 26.
Next lot.
Closing at 2,520.
$340.
Game Boy Advance consoles, 85 plus here. The color of the console is milky pink. Milky pink Game Boy console here. Very nice, very nice.
$60.
Yeah, that was my crystal sup, yo. That was my crystal. It sure was. It sure was. You were fighting for the Minish Cap, but you tapped out at 2,500. Damn, dude. I wish I could even say, like, you know, like, I just don't know, Elijah. I just don't know, dude. This Minish Cap at 2,500 could end up being a great purchase or absolutely awful. I just don't know. It's just, oh man, it's just, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, milky pink. 85 plus here, looking for $840. What a fucking color name.
Fair warning.
$750.
What a day indeed, Goob. What a day indeed. Looking for $900. We also have a white one. And the, what is this, Final Fantasy? No, Sword of Mana. Wow. Sword of Mana in Japan got its own GBA console edition, Mana Blue. And there's also Gundam Generation Advance.
Fair warning.
Believe that's Gundams? Yes, SD Gundams. Jesus. Also a cool console bundle here. We'll see what these do. Then we enter into GameCube, folks.
$40. $320. $340. $360. $380. $420. $440.
The pink one ended at $900 there. Here is the white Game Boy Advance console, 85 plus.
$500.
The biggest item, Comac. You just missed it, dude. If you just popped in, you just missed it. Pokemon Crystal here. Put it over a little bit. Pokemon Crystal just ended at $19,200.
$700.
That's the biggest item of the night. The second and third biggest are Pokemon Fire Red, $13,200, and Pokemon Leaf Green, $13,200.
Fair warning.
Crazy. Crazy, dude. And right underneath those are the Mario Bros. Famicom for $12,000. The white console there, $780. Here is the Sword of Mana, VGA 85, Mana Blue.
$260.
I was gonna say, like, pretty cool console bundle, but the bids are not coming in here. We're sitting at like 300. We're sitting at $400 for this.
$380.
The other two consoles there just went for $900 and $780 respectively. Where are the Sword of Mana fans out? A friend of yours found a Gale of Darkness factory sealed on Bai. Did they buy it, Kote? Gale of Darkness is in the auction right here. VGA 90 is sitting at $2,220. Pretty darn expensive here for a Japanese GameCube Pokemon game. That's kind of fucking wild, actually.
$650.
There we go. Now it's up to $780. Now it's getting some love.
Fair warning.
Yeah, anime, it's just crazy. Some of these prices we've seen so far, anime, are just crazy. And it's incredibly disappointing because so far I have won absolutely nothing. I don't even think I've come close to winning something.
Fair warning.
$750.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$260. $280. $300.
$840 for the Sword of Mana one there.
$300.
And here is the Gundam Generation Advance. VGA 85 plus on this one.
$340.
Yeah, imagine selling this unopened SP here for 840 bucks after the qualified micro goes over 1,000. I agree with you, dude. I agree with you. Now, she paid 300 raw for the Pokemon XD off buy E. It's a much better price. Much better price. I mean, it's probably not a 90 plus, but I mean, you know, 300 bucks versus 2,220. Jeez. Oh, I'm still chomping that sushi, Odin. I'm still chomping that sushi, baby. We have 5 pieces left. This is going to be a 2-hour sushi meal. We are only an hour and a half deep into this sushi. Plus, I picked it up. Oh, yeah, we're like 2 hours deep into this sushi. We're going to keep going here. You guys know, when I'm live streaming, like, food and drink takes me forever. I'm still sipping the same protein here I sat down with, too. Like, this is going to be a 3-hour meal. What is that? Like, slower digestion, more protein synthesis? I'm sure there's science there. I'm sure there's some science I can tell you guys.
Next lot.
$2.
All right, Gamecube starts now.
$3.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Billy Hatcher is struggling out here. Billy Hatcher is struggling. Looking for 30 bucks. Where are the Billy fans? Where are the Billy fans at? Yeah, Billy Hatcher stopping the gravy train like a collapsed tunnel. No doubt. The gravy train just hit a fucking wall here with Billy Hatcher. Good God.
$14. $16.
The Pokemon box is both. This is big box right here, Kote, and there's a small box right beside it. So the 90 version is big box, and the one beside it is small box, I believe.
Fair warning.
I think so, anyway. I think it's big box and small box.
$20.
Yeah, what a buzzkill. All the homies hate Billy. You love the Nintendo shit cube. Yeah, imagine the, how many grams of protein per day? Oh, about 200.
Fair warning.
Yeah, around 200 right now. Maybe, probably like 170. But I try for 200.
$700. $800.
Billy Hatcher sells for $49. Yeesh. You know, there's some poor bastard out there who just watched everything sell for hundreds. The Pokemon games were selling for thousands upon thousands. And then their Billy Hatcher came up and they got $49 fucking dollars. That hurts. Here's Animal Crossing on the GameCube with a commemorative tin from the Tanuki department store.
Next lot.
Animal Crossing on GameCube special store exclusive bundle. VGA 90, $1,100. Again, someone sold Billy Hatcher for $49.
$36. $38. $42. $44.
Mario Tennis, 85 plus here.
$46. $48.
Fair warning.
It's a Lawson pre-order limited edition as far as you know. It's a stationary set inside of the tin. Ooh, a stationary set. I mean, it's just a really cool bundle. $1,100 though. Like, oh my God, again, like, I'm not sure what kind of price you were hoping for, Thane, but I assume it's not that high.
Next lot.
I tried to bid there. I actually tried to bid on the Mario Tennis. $79 for an 85 plus GameCube game. And a Mario one? That might be. That's got to be up there with deal of the auction, no? Not that bad at all. That's not that bad at all. $79 for Mario Tennis. I tried to click the bid button there.
Fair warning.
Pokemon box. Yeah, this is the big box right here. VGA 90. Big
Next
box,
lot,
Pokemon box.
$700,
Again, there are a lot of these out there.
$650.
Your boy right here, big man fucking Greg, owns a factory case of them. Not to dunk on the pores, but I mean, hey,
Fair
I got a
warning.
factory case. What are you gonna do about it? So VGA 90 copy here selling
Next
for
lot.
what, $800? 780.
$90.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah,
$120.
yeah. That's... Pokemon Ruby. Here is the version inside now. Pokemon box Ruby Sapphire. This is the small box now. 85 plus.
$140.
Everyone can get JP cases of anything. Yeah, but only my JP cases are worth money. Okay. Don't get it twisted out there, Anime.
Fair warning.
I hit my mic even. Got so excited I slapped the
$160.
microphone.
$180.
What would I do if Arnold gave you a fist pump and said, Greg? Yeah, someone needs to get me an Arnold cameo for my birthday.
$190.
Is he on there? Hopefully he's on there. Finally, a great use of the app.
Fair
Well,
warning.
now that I lost on everything that I wanted, I might as well give you money.
Next lot.
You might as well. That is very true. That is extremely true, Elijah.
$800.
Much appreciated for the $4.99. Are you out for the entire auction now? Pokemon Coliseum with a Famitsu sticker on the front. Should be early first production of the game. It's sitting
Fair
at
warning.
$4,400. 4,400
Next lot.
VGA 90 plus Coliseum GameCube. 4,320.
$900.
Like, oh my gosh. 4,320?
$2,200.
Here's XD 90 plus, pushing its way up here, looking for 2,640. GameCube
warning.
Pokemon games even. Pokemon Japanese, just like, holy shit.
Next lot.
You can't lose with Pokemon. Truly, you
$2.
can't lose with Pokemon. 2,400 for Pokemon XD.
$3.
Space Raiders. Is this the
$4.
Billy consigner? Is this the same consigner as Billy Hatcher here? We're looking for $33. Come on, Space Raiders fans. Come on, Space Raiders fans. Somehow, some way, this is even the second time they've offered this. What? Why? Why did someone consign this before?
Fair warning.
It's not quite a hidden gem
Next
for the
one.
console, but it's aight. $34 for Space Raiders. Here's Super Mario Baseball, 85 plus.
$160.
You can't lose with Pokemon unless it's fucking Crystal, no doubt. Crystal was still a winner. Crystal was still a winner. I gotta say, Undamned, it was still a winner. Yo, MBR resells. Mario Baseball here as well. This is just a kind of a, I don't know, an interesting note. Mario Tennis sold for $79.
$20.
Do people just like baseball? Is baseball a lot more rare? We're pushing up to $260 for baseball. Did tennis
warning.
just sell very weirdly low?
Next
I
lot.
don't know. Seems odd. $240 for baseball.
$140.
Here's Symphonia, VGA 90. Amazing RPG. I grew up playing Symphonia, as did my younger brothers. They love Symphonia. Symphonia got a lot of love at our household. VGA 90 Japanese
Fair warning.
copier, looking for $200.
$180.
Retro Game Rescue, you bought the Space
$200.
Raiders. Let's go, dude. What a victory. What a victory. $34 for
Fair
Space
warning.
Raiders. You might have won the game of the auction, dude. Can't go wrong
Next
at that
lot.
price. Tales of Symphonia closes at
$2.
$228. Here's Ultimate Spider-Man, VGA 85. I see Retro Game Rescue licking his lips. He is sliding his hands
Fair
over
warning.
each other. We're looking for $31 Retro Game Rescue.
$8.
There he is. There he is. He's in.
$10.
Hey, you won the Tales of Symphonia. Let's go, Inazuma. Let's go, dude. You actually got a win.
$14.
Or have you won anything else, or is that the first win for you today?
$30.
I feel like
$38.
I feel like the Greg chat tonight
$46.
is losing this auction overall.
$70.
I feel like we're not picking up a lot of wins tonight, I'll be honest. The Greg gang is coming in low. Ultimate Spider-Man actually got some juice. We're looking for 99 bucks now. Started off extremely slow. Literally almost sold for $1. Now we're looking for 109.
$90.
A little bit of love on Ultimate Spider-Man. Which it should, right? Like, why not? That was your first and probably only win?
Fair warning.
People who already had the games are winning. Yes, seriously.
$100.
Time to cash out, folks. The JP pump is over.
$120.
Sell all your shit and I'll see you guys in 4 years. Successful market pump. We'll celebrate at the clubhouse later. Absolutely insane, West. Absolutely insane.
$70. $80.
Oh.
$85.
Fair warning. Next lot.
The qualified Game Boy player only went for $100. Actually pretty low.
$1,000.
Like, I don't know how much this is worth, but you know what I mean? Like, it's a Game Boy player. It's a unique color. I don't know. It's kind of neat. Here is the Japanese, what is Spice?
Fair warning.
The Spice Orange console, 80 plus. Unopened. This is not qualified. This is real. This is real right here. Get yourself a spicy ass GameCube. Looking for $1,560.
Fair warning.
You literally
Next
have a picture of a mint CIB Game Boy Micro Famicom for 220 bucks in Japan? The Game Boy player is like 250 CIB? Seriously?
$7.
Like, I mean, like I said, I think 109 is a steal for it, but like, Jesus Christ. Is it actually like 250 CIB?
$20.
Yeah, Pumpkin Spice Edition, exactly. Get yourself a PSL GameCube. It's honestly really nice. The if it's the exact same as the Spice controller that we got in North America, like, Spice looks awesome. Here's Sola Torobo. I don't know how to say this game. Like, I'm familiar with the game, but like, Sola Torobo? I never say it out loud. Sola Torobo. Sola Torobo? Sola Torobo? I don't know. Japanese VGA 90. It is the collector's edition for Nintendo DS. Supyo, you can't just troll in the chat, my guy. You can't just troll in the chat. And when I look to the chat, right, like, if you're part of the chat, you have a big responsibility. Big responsibility being a chatter, Supyo. And if you're in there just saying shit, I mean, oh, man. The streamer-chatter relationship, like, there's trust between us. And you break that trust. It's a big responsibility being a chatter, Supyo. Very big responsibility. The streamer-chatter relationship is sacred.
Fair warning.
Did you win the Game Boy player, Cambrook? You're trying to drink more oat milk in your shakes like almond milk because they think it tastes more natural? Very good to hear, Protoss. Here is Final Fantasy Echoes of Time, Nintendo DS console. Right? No. Yes. DSi console. VGA 95. Nintendo DSi. That's what it is. The orange player CIB is realistically around 150 bucks CIB. Jesus. So it is still very expensive for the Game Boy player, which I'm not surprised. Like, the Game Boy player in North America, what the hell does one of these cost now to get yourself an American one? The Game Boy player plus disc was climbing to like, what, 150 US? Is it still that expensive? It's not something I keep up with. But that disc alone had gone up to 100 US last I was paying any attention to it.
Fair warning.
So I'm not surprised to also hear that the
Next lot.
The Japanese one also has value.
$900. $1,000.
Nintendo DSi console there, 552 bucks. You guys sell the game, oh my god, the Game Boy Advance. Oh, why can't I say it? The Game Boy player. You sell it for 220. Jesus, man. Yeah,
Fair
so
warning.
there you go. Expensive. Nintendo DSi there, $552. Here's a
Next
Nintendo DSi with a Pokemon on it, VGA85, selling for almost 3 times as much. So you can see there, this one has a Pokemon, this one does not. This one is in pretty low grade. This one is impeccable. 1,320 versus 552. This is why when people come into chat and they're like, "Oh, what should I buy?
Fair warning.
What should I buy for 3DS or Wii U? What game should I invest in?" Just
Next
fucking
lot.
buy Pokemon. Nintendo DSi here, another Pokemon one, VGA85, also $1,320. And now here's a Nintendo DSi console. What is this? Saga 2. I don't know what game that would be. Goddess of Destiny. Saga 2. It's a Square Enix bundle here. VGA 90
Fair
plus.
warning.
Yeah, 220 with the disc, of course, of course.
Next,
You wanted to pair the spice with the console, but oh well. Yeah, the console got some love for sure. But the console went for $1,440.
$220.
Not sure how far you were looking to push that, but the console did get some love. Themed consoles are always fun. I wish they did them more often. Yes, I agree. Special edition
warning.
consoles, themed consoles, they're like some of the best stuff. Even just as a casual, they're awesome. I'm a huge fan of custom consoles. Buy Taylor Swift signatures. Right. right, anime. What am I thinking? Buy Taylor Swift siggies. No doubt.
fair warning.
Yeah, I agree.
Next,
It's
lot.
mostly only the big AAA games that get custom consoles, which, I mean, it makes sense, right? You can see right here, like, even this Nintendo DSi, 90 plus, like, 15 years later, no one wants it.
Fair
So,
warning.
you can only, you know, it only makes sense to make the consoles for the
$360.
biggest properties possible. This is neat. Nintendo DSi LL, what's that mean?
$550.
Live in Large? Yeah, XL, yes. Nintendo DSi Live in Large edition. This is 25th anniversary. The 25th anniversary Nintendo DS 85 plus.
Fair warning.
LL is the XL. That's exactly what I said. The Live in Large. I knew.
200,
Here's 3DS LL 95 Animal Crossing. In my opinion, a very boring limited edition console, but still, you know, it doesn't look bad. I think this one's a lot cooler. 85 plus for this one went for 780. This console here,
Fair warning.
95. Animal Crossing, looking for 900. Very good grade on that, though.
Next
Geez,
lot.
95. 840. Here's another 3DS XL. This one being... I don't know which one of these are like... I never know if it's going to be a Pokemon Center one. Looks like it's just Lizard Dawn edition. And everyone knows that Lizard Dawn is better than Charizard. So this is 90 plus qualified. And yeah, as you can see, because it does feature Lizard Dawn, 2,880. 2,880 we are looking for.
Fair warning.
Q.
Next,
No one
lot.
cares. No one cares that that was a Q. Q it up, baby. 90 plus for 2,640. Woof. Here is Mario RPG 4. Mario and Luigi, what? Dream Team? What game would that be? Yes, Mario and Luigi Dream Team. They
Fair
got a
warning.
3DS XL for frickin' Dream Team. We didn't get this in the US, did we? That pattern looks completely unique to me. What do I think of the Animal Crossing Switch for North America? I think someone said that. Yes, I don't love it. To be completely honest, don't love it. It gets nice, but you know, it's not anything special in my opinion. It could have been
Fair
more.
warning.
They could have done more. It's just fine.
Next lot.
$220. $260. $280.
The Dream Team console there, $336. Here's 3DS XL for Super Mario Bros. 2. This again, like, just not a great design on this console. 85 plus on this one though. Really
Fair
cool
warning.
how many consoles they have though. Geez, we still have another 1, 2, 3, 4 consoles to go
Next lot.
of these DS and 3DS ones. Take that back. Your little sister loved the Animal Crossing
$850.
Switch. Your little sister has bad taste. $312 here for the Mario Maker 2 or New Super Mario Bros 2. Jesus, $312. Here's Pikachu on a 3DS XL. 95 qualified. Remember when we had the remember when we had the VGA 100 North American one sell for like what, 17,000? Here's a 95 qualified Japanese one. Like a qualified, man. It's just not slowing down the bidders. This might be crazy. Do you think there is a lack of knowledge with qualified in some of the bidders in this auction?
Warning.
Do you think that's a thing?
Next lot.
$1,300.
$1,800 for the 3DS Pikachu there. Because, like, assumedly, you know, there's going to be some new people in this auction. Like, there has to be, right?
$500.
Some people genuinely might not, like, understand the qualified difference. It's extremely subtle if you don't know what you're looking at.
Fair warning.
This is really fucking cool, really nice.
Next
That's cool.
lot.
Pokemon Y console there. I like the design on this one. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe you guys will say this one's ugly. I like the design on this. $1,680. VGA 90 there. Here's 3DS XL Super Famicom Edition, 85 plus. People are Ms-kiffing all over the place. Yeah, bunch of Ms-kiffs in the auction here. You imagine there are a lot of high-end Pokemon card collectors that showed up with this? They maybe don't know games. People know. Ms-kiff knows.
$340. $360.
Every Pokemon console is pretty. They kind of are. I mean, I really hope everyone knows, Supyo. I really hope so. It's just kind of nuts when you see, like, a 95 qualified 3DSL doing $1,800, or, you know, even this Charizard one, 90 plus qualified doing $2,640. Like, at that point, you know, I'm like, fuck. Do they realize? I don't know.
Fair warning.
I don't know. It just feels like a lot of money for a qualified on that.
Next lot.
$42.
$504 for the Super Famicom edition there.
$70.
And $95 on the 3DS XL, just a white one. We're just ending off here with strong white.
$240. $260.
Yo, appreciate it, Joe Nev. Appreciate it. Has Fire Emblem ever received a custom Nintendo console? I would assume not. Maybe in Japan, but definitely not North American. Fuck, did we get a Japanese like 3DS console or a North American one? I don't even know. My gut says no. We didn't get a Fire Emblem console. But for a while, we were getting a lot of 3DS collector's editions with.
$300.
Is there a Fire Emblem 3DS?
$320.
Awakening got it. Okay, so there was a period there, I was going to say, where Fire Emblem was getting tons of, like every Fire Emblem game was getting a collector's edition all of a sudden.
$400.
Man, the 3DS XL here, the white one's actually kind of pushing. Like, still doing decent. 95 standard console. I guess it's not doing much, actually. I guess if you consider it was like 200, maybe even 300 at retail, it's only at $500. I'm getting a little bit too excited here. Just Fire Emblem 3DS Awakening and Fates did too. All right, so I guess we did. You keep trying to say there's a Pikachu 3DS LL, but it won't let you comment? I'm seeing your comment perfectly, man. It's right there.
Next lot.
You've got a Fire Emblem US 3DS console in November signature. There we go. You can get yourself a Fire Emblem 3DS coming up in the Siggy. Evan with the save there. This is Galaxy 2. I think this is Big Box Special Edition here. Yes, with a DVD. What the heck comes with this? Comes with a DVD tutorial on playing the game. I guess this also came out in Europe. So a little bit of a big box there on Galaxy 2. Selling for $400, VGA 90. Very cool. Captain Toad, Treasure Hunter, 9.6 A+, Japan copy of the game. We have a little bit of Wii and a little bit of Wii U here to close out, and then we are going to start into Sega. We have PlayStation still, PlayStation 2. I think there's a bit of Xbox coming up as well.
$100.
Still a lot of games to go here as we are going to say goodbye to Nintendo for the night. We have like factory sealed copies of Tekken, Xenogears, Valkyrie Profile. Like, there's still a lot of good shit to go. We are going to be saying goodbye to Nintendo right away, though. Big Box Special Edition means a $300 grading fee from VGA. Very cool. Yeah, exactly. You could have got it for free, Thane. You could have bought it for $400 right here. That's like $50 for the game, and the rest is just for the acrylic. What a snag. Captain Toad goes for $129. That was New Super Mario Bros. U, 9.6 A+ for $154. Here's Color Splash, 9.6 A+ Japanese copy.
$130.
You commented like 3 times? That's super weird, Goob. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the censor hits people for weird things. Sometimes the censor hit people's.
Fair warning.
Kaze Kiri? I don't even know what that is.
Next lot.
I don't even know what Kaze Kiri is up, yo. Color Splash, $149. Woolly World, 9.6 A+ as well. And then we start off Mega Drive with Sonic the Hedgehog. Because what better game to start off Sega with, right? 90 plus qualified. We'll see what this does.
SEGA.
SEGA. The Sega Dono coming in at the perfect time exploded. Literally right on the money, man. $369, much appreciated. Sonic Mega Drive starts us off 90 plus for $1,440. Into
$90.
Wonder Boy 3. This one is not qualified. VGA 90 here. Mega Drive, Japanese. Then we go into Sega Saturn, I believe? No. Yes? No. CD... fucking system is this? Mega CD. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Mega CD is coming up next. Then Sega Saturn. Man, some of these Japanese consoles, I tell you.
$260.
Wii U is absolutely worthless and overpriced. You're going to keep saying that until you complete your collection. Then it will suddenly be worth 10 times more than it is now. Yes. You are doing it properly. Skull, you are doing it properly. Your favorite special edition console is limited edition PS4 that mimicked the original PS1 look and style? We didn't get that in North America, did we, Protoss? Doesn't sound like it anyway. Wonder Boy 3 went for $288 there. Here is Mega CD. Annette Futatabi.
$260. $280.
Japanese exclusive beat 'em up, similar to Golden Axe. Third and final game in a trilogy that also includes Ernest, Evans, and El Viento. So I'm familiar with both of those games. I guess this game just never got a North American release, though. So, El Viento fans, here's Annette Futatabi. $9.8 A+. At least some people know what this is. Pushing its way up over $500. You gave a small push on the Wonder Boy? Did you end up winning it Exploded or no?
Next lot.
$528 for it. I have no idea. Hopefully someone's happy with it. Not something I know anything about. Here is Night Striker, 9.0 A+.
Fair warning.
Another game I just don't know anything about.
Next lot.
Oh, shit. Wow, okay. $31 for Night Striker. Damn. So, damn. Some of these games here, when you just don't know anything about it, they just fall through the cracks, I guess. Dang, Night Striker did not get any love. Here's Night Trap. 9.8 A++. Holy smokes. A perfect copy of Night Trap. Push looking for $200 here.
Next lot.
Night Trap not getting love.
$85.
The Heritage bidders would rather have a Night Trap NFT than the Japanese version of the game. $204 there for the 9.8 A++. Here is the Third World War. Insane. 9.0 A+ on the Mega CD. Just an insane cover, insane novelty piece. Pretty crazy.
Fair warning.
Oh, you stopped at the end on it? Gotcha. Have you won anything today, Exploded? I guess you're not much of a Nintendo guy, so maybe you'll win something in the second half of the auction.
$160.
There's a ton of qualified in the Sega and PS1 block, if you're remembering right. There shouldn't be, should there?
$170.
Like, PlayStation and Sega and stuff like that come with actual factory seals. So I assume almost everything is going to be actually factory sealed. I assume.
Fair warning.
We should be almost done completely with qualified stuff, I would think. We'll see what happens, but Third World War is pushing here. Over $200. That was the only thing you were going to bid on? Jesus. Nothing for you in this auction then, man. Nothing for you.
Fair warning.
$220.
Oh yeah, this is Smoking Night Trap. Smoking Night. Look at that. Look at the love it just got, default. Look at it for 336 out of nowhere. It just pumped from 200 to 260 immediately.
Fair warning.
We got our first fair warning call back at like $200. Looking for 336. Looking for 360. The Third World War. Pushing. Yeah, Bill Clinton himself here looking to take it down. Take it off the market.
$320.
He will buy every single copy of the game and take them off the market. Looking for 408.
Fair warning.
$360. $380.
Ms. Kiff is here reinvesting. The last Third World War sold for $400 in November 2022. What was the grade on that one, Jordan? This one here is looking for 456. That was an 8.58 plus. Yeah, so this one is beating it.
Next lot.
Sold for $432. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Here's Biohazard. Sega Saturn starting now. Whoops, I forgot to put a Sega timestamp in there. Jeez. Oh, we've been doing Sega for what?
Next
like,
lot.
probably 10 minutes, maybe? No.
$14.
Probably not 10 minutes. We'll go right there for Sega. Biohazard, 9.88 plus, one for 690. Jesus, I tried to write down a timestamp, and the auction ended there without me. Burning Rangers, 9.88 plus on Saturn. Looking for 50 bucks here. I'll help us all out here. I'll be honest. I'll just do you all a solid. There, we're at $100. We'll just, we'll skip some of the bullshit. Burning Rangers, 9.88 plus. Looking for 109 on it now. Because it's worth at least $100, right? Man, would this have sold for $0 if I didn't just pump it? Like, what? What? Would that have sold for $0? Like, what the hell? $104 there. I am the underbidder. That's insane. House of the Dead, 9.88 plus plus. $81. Radiant Silvergun, surely. Okay, there we go. Surely this is getting some love. We're looking for $1,200 here. Radiant Silvergun. Cult classic shmup game published by Treasure on the Sega Saturn. I literally bid you up on Burning Rangers.
$1,300.
Get pumped, Default Gen. Get pumped.
Fair warning.
Sorry, dude. Sorry about that one.
Next lot.
Sorry about that.
$80.
Had to help the consignor out on that one. Burning Rangers goes for 104. House of the Dead went for 81. Radiant Silvergun, 1,560. Whew. Is that a lot, Default? You also bought the Radiant Silvergun. 1,560. Jesus. I mean, I guess you averaged it out with House of the Dead and Burning Rangers, but man, 1,560. That's a real price right there. Here's Mega Man X4. Sorry, Rockman X4. Sega Saturn. VGA 90. Another beautiful Sega Saturn game here. I can't believe how low Burning Rangers and House of the Dead went. Those just feel like steals, no? Damn, that's crazy. I was sure Burning Rangers was going to get more love after I pumped it.
$44.
Rockman, 408 there. Here's Space Channel 5. Looks like it has a completely hollow foil cover there. Looks awesome. 9.88 plus. Yeah, pumping Greg, exactly.
Fair warning.
Sometimes the pump just hits you. It just happens.
Next lot.
$140.
Space Channel 5 there, $114, 9.88 plus. Aero Blasters for the PC Engine. Yes, 9.8A.
Fair
Aero
warning.
Blasters. PC Engine. We have some here. How much do we have? Enough that I should make a timestamp. I'll make a PC Engine timestamp. Now, this is a console that I know close to nothing
Fair
about.
warning.
So I can't really help you guys out with, you know, anything with PC Engine. You guys are in the blind. I'm in the blind. But we're starting off with Aero Blasters. Going on to Batman. Then we have Rondo of Blood, 9.88 plus. Darius plus. Detana. Oh, Twin B. I do know that title. Yeah, I have no idea what any of these are going to sell for. Aero Blasters, $204. Here's Batman, 9.48 plus.
Fair warning.
The Space Channel 5 description called it a PS1 game. Nailed it. Batman goes for 408. Here is Rondo of Blood, 9.88 plus. Oh man, shit, sitting at $3,000 too with Rondo of Blood.
Fair
Jesus. Jesus.
Next lot.
No more bids though. That's it. $3,000 for Rondo of Blood. Darius plus, 9.88 plus. And I do just have to run to the bathroom quick, and I want to get that out of the way before we go to PlayStation. So I'm just going to grab a drink, go to the bathroom, and I will be back in like 2 minutes. Make sure you bid on the PC Engine stuff.
$260.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$140.
Fair warning.
$160. $180. $190.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$260.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$240. $280. $320. $360. $380.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$100. $140. $200. $220. $260.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$300.
Fair warning.
$320. $340.
I'm back. What'd I miss? Twin B, 288. Download, 216. Gradius, 300. What else we got? Kaze Kiri, 90. Went for 432. Did you finally win your games up, yo? I know this is like, you were one person who cared about Kaze Kiri, I think. Did you win it? 432. Ninja Gaiden there, 9.48 plus for 288. Parodius,
Fair warning.
9.48 plus for 384. Salamander, 9.8A.
Next lot.
$42.
Oof, I grabbed a, just a peach mango sparkly. A sparkly water. I still have protein here. I still have some sushi here.
Fair warning.
Oh my gosh.
$50.
Oh my gosh. We're 78% done. 78%. We're just about to enter into PS, folks.
$60.
Just about to enter into PS. Where am I at here? Okay. Okay. I'm alive.
$70.
Look alive, folks. Look alive. Greg's back.
$80. $90.
Whew.
$120.
I feel like I have shit everywhere now. Guess I'll have a piece of sushi. I guess I'll celebrate being back by having a piece of sushi. We've only been live for 2 hours now and 10 minutes. Not so bad. Oh, delicious. The rice is starting to get a little bit hard, I'll be honest.
Next lot.
$130. $150. $170. $190. $220. $200. $300. $340. $380.
Yep. I have shit everywhere. Not a great statement to say when coming back from the bathroom.
$500.
Yep. I have become the chatter, poopy fingers. The lore has gone full circle. Captain Commando starts off PS1, 90 plus.
Fair warning.
I didn't know Captain Commando was on the PS1. Yeah, exclusive to Japan. I was going to say, I don't think we have it in North America. 90 plus, that's cool. Cool game to start things off. And it's pushing its way up to $800 right now. Jesus.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$600.
I am not Japanese, no. No. Not at all. German and
Fair
Ukraine,
warning.
I think, are my two. And then obviously Canadian. Chrono Cross, 85 plus. Captain Commando closed for 720.
$800.
The German heritage runs deep.
$50.
You're glad CGC started grading Japanese games? Yes, Victor. It just opens up more of the market.
Fair
It's just a good thing. It's a good thing for everyone. PAL, Japanese,
Next
it's just
lot.
good to see that stuff getting graded. Chrono Cross ends at 960. Here's Dark Messiah. 9.08 plus, published by Atlas. Japanese version of Hell Knight. I don't even know Hell Knight, actually.
Fair
Should I
warning.
know the game Hell Knight on PS1? Doesn't sound familiar at all.
Next lot.
$31 for Dark Messiah. Maybe no one else knows Hell Knight too. Jesus. Dead or Alive. 85 plus here.
$110. $120.
The first game, I believe, in Dead or Alive. Right?
$130.
Yeah, very first game from Dead or Alive. Pretty cool. 85 plus. I appreciate it, Victor.
Fair warning.
Appreciate the kind words, man.
$140. $100.
Crack into this water here. I had to go rinse off my face too, just like heating up. Ever since I pumped default gen there on those Saturn games, just sweating. Oh, simply delicious. Simply
Fair
delicious.
warning.
Dead or Alive's looking for $180. Not that bad, actually. I kind of
Next
thought
lot.
this would get a little bit more love. $174 there. 85 plus Dead or Alive. Doom! 9.68 plus plus. Someone call Carl. Get Carl on the damn line. We got a Doom game here. 9.68 plus plus Japanese release.
Fair warning.
Looking for $528.
Next lot.
Closes at 504. The PS1 stuff so far is a lot more reasonable. I will say. The Famicom, a lot of that stuff went pretty fucking crazy. So far, PS1 is like, you know, it's you can afford it.
$30.
Ergies, 9.68 plus, but not nearly as cool because Cloud isn't on the cover. I'll be honest. The PS1 version with Cloud on the cover, probably the better cover art.
Fair warning. Next lot.
No skate soup, I did not. But I understand your concern. Ergies went for $57. Yeah, like that's it's nothing. Just nothing. Yeah, everyone's already left, fell asleep, or spent all their damn money. Final Fantasy VII, 9.48 plus plus. There is a disc loose in the case. I do see that there. The little notes at the bottom, so just make sure you're aware. 9.48 plus plus though. Final Fantasy VII. Beautiful. Very nice.
Fair warning.
Yeah, disc loose on this one. I'm almost surprised it's still a 9.4 with a loose disc. That has to be like peak grade with a loose disc. Yeah, Pepsi Man's coming up as well. The AVGN Classic Pepsi Man. It's sitting at $1,000 too. Like it's not even cheap. You can't even buy Pepsi Man as a meme. It's sitting at $1,000. Yeesh. Final Fantasy VII here still going, looking for $1,000. 9.48 plus plus.
Next lot.
Closing. 960. Final Fantasy VIII. VGA 85 on this one.
$120.
Of course, Final Fantasy VIII should easily outsell 7, but we'll see what happens.
$100.
I love Gregory. Smiling face with hearts. Smiling face with hearts. Romantic face. Romantic face. Kissing face. Kissing face.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon. Romantic heart face, kissing face. That is much appreciated, dude. Much appreciated. I think you're out clubbing tonight. I hope you're having a good night. Hopefully the stream is keeping those club vibes alive for you. What's the difference on Final Fantasy VII Skull? You say this is the first print. What variation is there?
Fair warning.
Your Final Fantasy VII Greatest Hits also has a loose disc. It's a little annoying, but at least it made it more affordable. Yes, it's... I don't know. I don't know if I would put up with a loose disc, to be honest. Loose disc is pretty bad, in my opinion. Kind of sucks. Final Fantasy VIII pushing its way up here. This one has the Pocket Station sticker. That should be the early print of Final Fantasy VIII. I don't know if there are other variants without the sticker, but $456 for Final Fantasy VIII. Here's Tactics VGA 85. Tactics, very expensive North American version. We'll see what the Japanese version does. Already getting more love than FF8.
$480.
I don't know, Comac. I don't know. I have no idea if VGA notes or... Well, they don't note it on the label or anything. But I don't know if they dock marks for a loose disc. Like, I would assume so. Is Supyo still in the chat? Maybe he knows. He might know what VGA does with loose discs.
$600.
Final Fantasy Tactics pushing its way up to 720 here. Getting a lot more love than Final Fantasy VIII, actually. Jesus. So even the Japanese version of Tactics, people just want it. Kind of crazy. I've heard it's a great game, but I never played a Final Fantasy Tactics game in my life. $660. Here is Klonoa Beach Volleyball. Jesus. Klonoa Beach Volleyball. 9.88++. As far as I know, Japan likes Klonoa a lot more than we do over here. Looking for $200 on it so far. VGA does lower the grades if you have a loose disc. Like, it would make sense if they do. It's just not something I think I've ever, It's just not something I think I've ever come across with VGA and a loose disc.
Fair one.
$300.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$320.
Yeah, Klonoa is a series, a character, like, I don't care about. Like, I know even the North American PS1 game, for a
Fair
long
warning.
time, was like, a grail. Like, Klonoa, Door to the Phantom Isle, or whatever the fuck it's called. That was very expensive for a long time on PS1. I think it's cooled down these days, but, like, that was up there. That was one of the most expensive.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Beach volleyball, $372. Jesus. 9.8. Oh, you got the Kaze Kiri. Let's go, sup, yo. I'm happy for you.
$40.
Great win. Great win. I'm glad you bought the game. Like, I have no idea what you won, but I'm happy that you're happy.
$280.
Parasite Eve, VGA 85 plus. What the fuck is that? Is that a Pokemon? Was that one of the 3DS?
Fair warning.
$320.
You have a VGA 95 PS3 game with a loose disc. Oof. Wondering if it happened after shipping or something? Yeah, that's exactly it, though, is loose discs.
Fair
Loose
warning.
discs could happen after shipping.
$340.
So it's just, you know, what do you do, right? What do you do? Because if it happens after shipping, you're just kind of stuck. Like,
Fair
hopefully
warning.
you can reset it, right? But sometimes you just can't, so there's not a lot you can do.
$60.
Yeah, super unfortunate if it happens after the fact.
Fair warning.
Just one of the downsides of disc collecting, basically. Long
Next
box
lot.
dual PS1 is the worst for that? Good to know. Parasite Eve closes at 408. Here's Parasite Eve again. This includes the
$60.
guidebook. I think the guidebook is on the back of the game?
$65.
Yes.
$70.
So you get the game with the guidebook sealed to the back of it, it looks like. That's cool. I guess, yeah, a variant of Parasite Eve here. With the guidebook on the back. And this is the, I guess, standard release, if you want to call it that. I've never seen that before.
$85.
I'm just looking at variation now and how it's
$95.
like other variants, you know what I mean? Just comparing them side by side here the best I can. Looks like it has a different cellophane completely in order to compensate that guidebook. Or it's just placed inside of a plastic bag. Some Japanese stuff just uses like a baggie, basically, instead of another seal. But I'm not sure. Pretty cool, though, to get the guidebook
Fair
included
warning.
as well.
$120.
Greg, I got you pumped with the guidebook. Yeah, you love crap like this. This is a Tyler special right here. Why buy the
Fair
85 plus nice first print when you can buy the lower grade with a guidebook on the back? I don't know which is better. I have no idea. Whichever you prefer, I
Fair
suppose.
$160. $170.
It's pushing its way up to $200 though, slowly but surely.
$180.
Slowly but surely, we are pushing our way up.
$190.
All right, you're out. Now I want to know if there's someone else here. Is there actually someone else bidding other than just you?
Fair warning.
So far, it looks no. Oh, there is! There is someone else! Unless that's just you putting in one more bid.
$220.
But there is someone else here. Slowly but surely here, Parasite Eve is pushing its way up. And then we do have Parasite Eve 2 as well.
Fair warning.
If this one ever ends.
Next lot.
There we go. $240 with the guidebook.
$65.
Parasite Eve 2, 85 plus.
$75.
We still have the Tekkens coming up, Suikoden, Street Fighter Collection, Street Fighter X, some PS2 games, including Rule of Rose, actually.
$85.
Do people still want the Japanese version of this? I genuinely don't know. Godzilla on PS3. That's odd. Sony PSP 2000, Crisis Core, Final
warning.
Fantasy VII console, Halo, and Call of Duty to close things off. How fitting is it that there's a Halo at the end of the auction? Let's go, Halo. Showing up. Showing up at the end of the auction like a good Halo's supposed to. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it.
Next lot.
You're curious how many people are going to crack open their slabs and play the games they win? 0! No one! None of them! Are you crazy?
Fair warning.
Parasite Eve 2 goes for 129 only. Geez, not a lot of love for Parasite Eve, hey? Not a lot of love for Parasite Eve 2.
$5.
Pepsi Man closed for 990. I don't think it I don't think it got a live bid. That was opened and closed really quick there. 9.88 plus 990. Rockman Dash 2 VGA 90 quickly bid its way up to $100 here. Mega Man Dash. I don't think we got these games in North America. Oh, this is just Mega Man Legends 2, sorry. Mega Man Legends 2, Rockman Dash 2 VGA 90. I didn't realize that was the US equivalent. Very cool.
$120. $130.
You wonder how many people just perused the auction and missed that guidebook variant? Yeah, I did too until I read it. I had no idea as well, Default. It just seemed weird as fuck that there were 2 Parasite Eves. That's the only thing that tipped me off on it.
Lot.
$80.
Rockman Dash 2 closes at $149. Again, just like very reasonable on that. Here's Rockman X4. Incredible cover again. Speaking of great covers here, the Mega Man games are just nailing it. VGA 85 on this. Just so vibrant. Just pops. Looks great.
$130. $108.
And apparently people agree. Rockman X4 here pushed its way up over $200 very quick.
$220.
Very quickly over $200, pushing its way towards $300 now. Everyone's asleep now? Yes, now it's your chance. We're 86% done the auction. Everyone spent their money. Now is your chance to get some deals.
Next lot.
Rockman X4 for $240. Here is Legend of Mana. VG 85 on this.
$24.
You're so zonked. You hear this maybe not as common as other versions? Oh, what, are you talking about the Rockman X4 there?
$28.
I don't know enough about PlayStation yet. Japanese PlayStation to even have, like, commentary.
$32.
I don't own a ton of PS1, and a lot of the PS1 I own is just, like, random shit, like Digimon games. So... here's Legend of Mana. VGA 85. Looking for $60.
34, 30, 38.
There we go. There we go. Looking for almost $70.
$40.
That X4 was a steal. Your first ever Heritage win, too. Let's go, Undamned. So was the Third World War yours, Undamned? Was that game yours? If so, you sold your random World War game, and you picked up Rockman X4, and you still have, what, $200 left over? $150 left over? Absolutely killed it, dude. Absolutely killed it, if so. Good to hear.
Fair warning.
Good to hear that we're getting a few wins out there in the Greg gang.
$65.
Just a few today,
$70.
but it's good to hear. Legend of Mana VGA 85 here, slowly but surely, looking for $99.
Fair warning.
$75.
Is this Rival Schools coming up right next? Maybe?
Fair warning.
And then Soul Edge, Street Fighter Collection, Street Fighter EX2, Street Fighter Zero,
Next lot.
Suikoden 2, Tekken. We have a great lot of games coming up here. It comes down to one word, justice. It's our school. Yeah, it has to be Rival Schools, right? Japanese version of Rival Schools United by Fate. Yes, sir. VGA 90 plus on this. Again, just an amazing cover on it. These Capcom covers are just awesome. Yes, the World War III was yours. Yeah, good job, dude. Good job. Selling off that World War III and getting yourself... I'm going to bid on Rival Schools, actually. I just like fighting games. Like, I like Capcom fighting games, and apparently someone said, fuck you, Greg. Stop bidding. And now we immediately shot up to $300. I liked it much better when it was at like $150. Now we're up to $300 immediately there. But fighting games are just cool. I like
Fair
collecting
warning.
fighting games.
Next
I don't
lot,
think I've ever actually played Rival Schools.
$400.
Here's Soul Edge VGA 90 plus
$440.
mint copy of Soul Edge. Of course, the Japanese
$550.
equivalent to Soul Blade, which is the predecessor to Soul Calibur.
$650.
So, essentially, very first game in the Soul Calibur series. 90 plus here. And that's why we see it pushing its way up to $700 right now. Jeez. Again, right, this was something where I was like, oh, maybe I'll be able to get a great price on Soul Edge. But,
next
I mean, maybe that is a decent price. I don't know, $720. Doesn't feel cheap, you know what I mean? Doesn't feel cheap. Street Fighter Collection, VGA 90 on this. 100
Fair
bucks? Sure.
$85.
Sure.
$85.
Sure. Okay, now I'm out.
$100.
And
You've
I'm
been
out.
outbid.
Well, I'm pushing its way up to $200. Street Fighter Collection, VGA 90. You had a Soul Edge in the arcade you worked at for a while. You played a bunch of that on lunch breaks. That is sick. Very cool.
Next lot.
Street Fighter Collection there closed at $192. Street Fighter Plus. Street Fighter EX2 Plus, sorry, 9.6A Plus. With the Famitsu sticker on it. Why is the bidding at 30 bucks?
12, 6, 20, 20,
Again,
20,
this is probably
$30,
default
30,
gen on the other side of this again.
30,
Just
40,
holding his head,
40,
doing the
40,
Miz kiff.
50,
Why is
$50,
Greg doing this?
50,
Stop,
$60,
Greg. Please stop. You're bidding me up.
$70,
So just sitting here mashing the fucking bid button.
$85.
All right, I
You've been
pushed it up to
outbid.
$100. Now I can actually decide if I want it or not. Yeah, I'll bid again.
$90.
Still only $100 and some dollars. Like I said, fighting games are cool.
$95.
You've been outbid.
Default gen, you were winning it for $3. Of course you were. I'll bid one more time.
$100.
I need a consolation prize.
$110.
I need like I attended this
You've been
auction and all I
outbid.
won was a stupid Street Fighter game. You know, I need that on a t-shirt. I need something to walk away from this auction with. I'll bid one more time. That's it. I'm out.
$140.
Yeah, fuck it. They can have it.
You've been
They can
outbid.
have it. All theirs.
Fair warning.
That is some warm ass protein, boys.
Next lot.
Oh.
$260.
$159 for the Street Fighter EX Plus 2. Like, still feels cheap, honestly. Street Fighter Zero 2, 85 plus Japanese version, $312. I almost hit the bid button there.
Next
I just
lot.
assumed it was going to be cheap. That was not cheap. $300 for that one.
$130.
Street Fighter Zero 2. Amazing cover. I've always really liked the cover on that one. Alpha 2 in North America, I believe.
$150.
Right? I think so.
$160.
Suikoden 2, 9.68 plus here. This is another series I just don't care about. You know, earlier I talked about Earthbound, I just don't care about. Like, people fucking love Suikoden 2. Like, I never played it, doesn't mean anything to me.
$170.
Looking for $200 on it, 9.68 plus. Japanese version.
$200.
Yeah, cold rice and a warm drink. Oh, loving it. Wooden Leg Studios, the Pokemon games, man. The Pokemon games are the highlights. Pokemon Emerald went for $19,000, I believe. Fire Red went for $13,000. Leaf Green for $13,000. Pokemon Yellow for $8,400. Tekken shoots up to $2,000 immediately. 9.68 plus plus. Tekken might be a highlight of the auction itself. Looking for a higher bid than $2,000 right now.
Fair warning.
A little bit of juice on Tekken for sure.
Next lot.
As quick as it comes, it stops. Crazy. $1,920 on Tekken.
$140.
Game Gallery, you grabbed Tekken. Jesus. Tekken 2, 9.68 plus. Congratulations on the Tekken grab. It's a lot of money on it. But, like, really nice copy. So, $1,920. Tekken 2, 9.68 plus. I was surprised that the bidding went, like, so fast immediately. And then the bidding just stopped.
Fair
Tekken
warning.
2, looking for $384.
$360.
Looking for $400 on it. And there's also Tekken 3 in this auction. Do not worry, folks. All three Tekkens. Obviously, Tekken 1 going to be the one to get the most love there.
Fair warning. Next
Have you
lot.
won anything else today, Game Gallery? 456 for Tekken 2, and here's Tekken 3, 9.8A.
$140.
Tekken 3 is the one that I grew up playing. Does anyone actually care about Tekken 2? It seems like 1 gets love and 3 gets a lot of love. I agree with you 100% with that take, Skatesu.
$150.
I never hear people talk about Tekken 2 at all. Like, Tekken 3 is obviously renowned for being, like, one of the greatest fighting games ever. And Tekken 1 is Tekken 1. But yeah, Tekken 2 kind of gets left out in the conversation. I agree completely. You actually think Tekken 1 went low? Ooh, interesting. Tekken 1 can somewhat be obtained still off the auction sites. So it just kind of depends. Yeah, the US version goes absolutely apeshit. I agree. It just depends how many copies of the Japanese version exist out there still. I don't know if that's what held it back, but, you know, held it back if you want to put it that way.
$260.
But if Tekken would have exploded even higher, I think it would have gotten into like a scary territory of like, there might be too many copies out there. Just my own anecdotes about Tekken. Tekken 3 went for $264, 9.8A. You also won the Tekken 3 Game Gallery. Good pickup. $260 for that doesn't seem bad at all. Valkyrie Profile is an 85 plus. Valkyrie Profile is an 85 plus.
Fair warning.
$320.
You bet which one's mad rare sealed. Valkyrie Profile or Tekken?
Fair warning.
Yes, Super Lightwater, we're like done here, man. We're 92% through this auction. You missed Game Boy, you missed every single Nintendo console that exists. At this point, we're going through some PlayStation. We're about to enter into PlayStation 2. And then we're done.
$180.
Just about done here for the night. If you're going to watch the VOD Super Lightwater, Game Boy stuff took place around 54 minutes.
Fair warning.
In the auction. Around the 54-minute mark. GBA was taking place around an hour 20. You can't get your head around VGA grading. Seems every game is 80 or 85.
Fair warning.
I mean, like, yes, but, you know, 80, 80 plus, 85, those are all like those are all of your, like, near mint grades. Or, like, you know, your average near mint grades. So you're going to see a ton in the 80 to 85 range. 85 plus is like that first level of mint. Then 90 and above, you're like not going to see much at all. Because those are like your really premium grades. So most stuff you see, just like a random video game, is going to fall in the 80 to 85. Which is why you see so much of it. It's just kind of like the everyman grade.
Fair warning.
Valkyrie Profile, yes, we are slow rolling every single time they were waiting for the timer there. Every single bid, we were waiting for the timer there. And I agree with you, Supyo. Every WADA game is also like 9.0, 9.2, 9.4. It's the same kind of Halo effect.
Fair warning.
It's just like the typical bell chart. Typical bell chart type of distribution. Valkyrie Profile goes for 504. Xenogears is a VGA 85.
Fair warning.
I don't know if the Xenogears cover is better on Japanese. I think I like the PS1 one better. Japanese version here isn't doing much for me.
$150. $160.
We are so close, folks. 15 games away. Just a little bit of PS2. We have Biohazard 4, Devil May Cry, the entire series, Dragon Ball Z, Dot Hack, Ratchet and Clank, Rule of Rose, Ghost, Recon, Godzilla, Call of Duty 4 to close things off, 90 plus. Where's Exploded Hamster? Did he already walk away from the auction? Just bid. End
Fair
it. Yeah. I need to put us out of our... See, default gen.
$200.
This is why I frickin' bid on some of those games that are sitting at like $10. I save us all the misery of watching someone decide over the course of 10 minutes if they want to spend an extra $30. I save us from this, default gen. You just happened to be a victim. You know, like bullets tear through the innocent, man. You were just like, you were collateral damage. It just happened that way, okay? I know it wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. It just happens. But this is what I try to save us from.
Fair warning.
These are the lots that never end. They just go on and on, my friend. Some people started bidding on it knowing what it was, and they'll continue bidding on it forever just because.
$95.
Very well put, Skate Soup. Very well put.
$150.
Xenogears for 288 there. Into Xanax? Xanax X Xanax. What the fuck is this?
Fair warning.
You get Xanax the arcade game as well as a new title called Xanax Neo.
$170.
We're used to seeing Xanax on the NES. So does this actually feature like the NES version? What do you get on here?
Fair warning.
$180.
I guess so. Disc version, ROM version. Yeah, FC Famicom version of Xanax is on there. Jeez.
Fair warning.
I didn't know Xanax had that much love, and then it looks like you actually get an updated version of the game. I didn't realize Xanax was, like, popular in Japan, I guess. Kind of silly. Xanax X Xanax is a long cherished PS1 shmup.
$6.
Good to know. Good to know. I had no idea.
$10, $14, $18, $22.
All right, Xanax goes for 204, entering into PS2. What is this? Army Men RTS. This is getting some bids. We've seen some games end at like 20, 30 bucks. Army Men definitely was one of those that could have happened, but we're looking for 50 bucks on Army Men here. For some reason, I don't have the front of the game photo. It's like not loading for me. So all you get to look at is the back of Army Men. Looks fantastic. $51. Biohazard 4, 85 plus PS2 here.
$46.
This should get some love, right? Then we'll see what the Devil May Cry series does.
$50. $55.
Bruh, the anti-hype Greg.
$60. $65. $70.
The anti-hype Greg.
$75. $80.
Oh,
$85,
gosh.
$90.
Oh,
$95,
gosh, Sapio. What a frickin' auction, man.
$10.
I'm sad. I am sad that I did not win anything.
$120.
Nothing.
$130.
I get nothing. Just like, man, oh man, that sucks. How, like, that's tough. That's tough. Not a damn thing this auction. And even Dragon Ball Infinite here is sitting at 130 bucks. Like, come on. What an odd auction. Some graded game selling for more than bin on eBay. Yep.
$20.
That's the beauty of Heritage sometimes, Jonathan. Sometimes this crowd just, there's prices that you can't really, you know. Different crowd of people than you find on eBay. Biohazard went for 159 there. Biohazard 4. Devil May Cry 1, 9.68 plus, 240 bucks. Here's Devil May Cry 2, 9.68 plus.
$28.
We're starting off low, but I'm actually afraid to bid this one up. Like, we're only at $60, but I'm scared I would actually win this for like $80, $90. So
$40. $42.
I still have time to win something. Quick, bid $10,000 on Dot Hack. Oh my god, can I?
$44.
Can I really? It's already at $130 still. It's already higher than I would bid. It's already higher than I would want to bid.
Fair warning.
Some dreamer set a bin at Pepsi Man for 7,500 bucks. Nice.
$60.
Those are your Japanese Mega Man games that sold earlier. Hope the group has been good. Oh shit, Blayman, man. That's cool. Yeah, see, Devil May Cry sold for 71. So like I said, I would have bought this if I would have quick bid that one. Here's Devil May Cry 3, 9.88 plus. Which ones were yours, Flamin'? I think some of those Mega Man games were actually won by people in the Discord, people in this chat, so. Cool games. Cool games, dude.
$100.
Hopefully you're happy with the end prices on them. There isn't a lot of stuff, I think, where people are going to be disappointed. I think most people are going to be very happy with the results. If you consigned. Strong auction, you hear these will be added to the schedule going ahead. Like a Japanese auction, Christian. Is that what you're saying? Or Cristiano? You had Rockman X4 for PS and Sega Saturn. Yes.
$110.
And the Rockman Dash games. Very nice. Devil May Cry 3 went for $149, the 9.8 A+.
Fair warning.
9.4 A+ here on Infinite World. That's
Next
awesome.
lot.
That's awesome, Cristiano. Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that. I think a lot of the results are really good. I think most people are going to be very happy with how the auction went. Dot Hack GU 9.4 A+. Yeah, here Skull. Look, it's not even getting live bids. Dot Hack isn't even getting live bids. Like I said, already too high. 129 for that as well. Ratchet and Clank. Is this Ratchet and Clank 1?
50, 65,
NFR
70,
Action
85,
Pack
95,
console bundle.
100,
No clue, but it is Ratchet and Clank 1, I believe.
$60.
But it is from an Action Pack PS2 console.
$240.
I don't know. I guess you're getting an NFR copy? I really don't know, though. Japanese Ratchet and Clank, it's over $200. Looking for almost $300.
Fair warning.
This was a very strong auction. I'm thinking so too, sup, yo. I'm thinking so too.
$60.
Dot Hack will be worth more than Pokemon someday. Mark your words. I'm not taking that bet. Give me the under. Give me the under on that one, Skull.
Fair warning.
Sometimes you just need to hear Greg say NFR bundle in your head for you to remove the temptation to bid. Ratchet and Clank, $288. The retail Ratchet has slightly different cover art. Okay, there we go. Good to know.
$400.
Rule of Rose, 9.8 A+.
$420.
I guess it does still get live. Or love, Jesus. Live, love, laugh. I guess it still does get some love for the Japanese version. 9.8 A+.
$440.
Pushing over $500. Yeah, I got a 9.2 and a 9.4 on those Flamin'. I sold off the 9.2 copy a while ago. I still have the 9.4. Hoping for a bit better on it, but like, hey, 9.4 is not bad. Can't complain too much.
$460.
Rule of Rose, still pushing. Looking for 550 here. We're down to the final 5. The final 5 games. If you've been here the whole auction, thank you. We're 2 hours. We're almost 3 hours deep again on the showcase auction. We have the signatures coming up in 2 weeks as well. It's going to be not next Friday, but the next Friday, I believe. Or the Saturday. But it's like November 2nd and 4th. 2nd and 3rd, 3rd and 4th, something like that. Very, very early November is the signature. So it's coming up right away.
$7, $9.
But I appreciate you guys coming out tonight for the showcase. Rule of Rose, $552. So not nearly as expensive as the North American version. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Why does this just feel wrong as a Japanese game? Tom Clancy Ghost Recon feels like a huge Murica game. It just kind of feels silly to see it with like Japanese, you know what I mean? Looking for $67 though. It is getting some bids.
$42. $44. $46.
Still getting some bids. Looking for $75. The signature is November 3rd and 4th. Thank you. Thank you. The 3rd and the 4th of November. Yeah, the PSP is still coming up, yo. I mean, if you were looking to actually win it,
$60.
It feels like it's in a spot in the auction where it like might get forgotten. You know what I mean? Might actually get overlooked where it is. Like the very end of the auction here, hanging out with Halo and Call of Duty, Godzilla PS3 on the other side of it. That's a pretty low-key spot here for this Final Fantasy VII PSP.
Fair warning.
As we wait for frickin' Tom Clancy here.
Next lot.
$99 for Ghost Recon. Here's Godzilla, PS3, 85 plus with a movie code. Must be an early variant, I assume. But we'll see if Godzilla gets any love. 85 plus. Yep, the end of the auction snags. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank did well. Was that yours, Undamned? The Ratchet and Clank?
Fair warning. Next lot.
Godzilla goes for $73. Here's the PSP console, VGA 85. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core 10th Anniversary PSP. Just super nice. Super cool.
Fair
I know
warning.
PSP collecting in general isn't like, the most popular thing, but yeah,
Next lot.
barely any live bids on this actually. Ended at $960, so I don't know. I don't know if you wanted it to the tune of $1,000, Supyo. Not cheap. But I don't know how much it costs to buy one of these in general, so. Halo, 9.68 plus. Japanese version.
Next lot.
Closes at $264. Call of Duty 4, 90 plus to end things off here. The Ratchet and Clank was yours. That Ghost Recon was from you as well. You found a seller that had piles of dead mint old stock. You think you paid like $5 each across a multi-game lot? Let's go, Undamned. Yeah, $288 for the Ratchet is huge, dude. Huge. I mean, heck, even Tom Clancy for $99 isn't bad. This is yours, Flamin' Bulbasaur. The COD. You're just in time to see it end, dude. I mean, I don't know if you're that excited about it. $140, I think, but hey, you were in time to see it happen. Hopefully that's not a bad price for you. What a frickin' auction, folks. What a frickin' auction. What a frickin' auction. Stronger than I thought across the whole board, to be honest with you guys. Like, I didn't win anything. And then, I really thought I was going to have a chance at some things. But holy fuck. At the top, Pokemon Emerald, 95, 19,200. Fire Red, 13,200. Leaf Green, 95, 13,200. The Famicom Mario Bros. 90, $12,000. Pokemon Yellow, 85 plus, 8,400. Ramen Zelda was really cool. This is like a prize edition here of The Legend of Zelda on Famicom Disk System. This is only CIB. 5,760. Pokemon Coliseum on the GameCube sold for $4,000 fucking dollars. Final Fantasy 6, 85 plus, 4,000. Like, I didn't have the money. I just straight up didn't have the money. Yeah, Dragon Quest 2, I agree, Default Gen. I should have fucking bid on Dragon Quest 2 a couple more times. I agree with you 100%. I think it only sold for like $400. It's probably one of the lowest items in the auction. Okay, it's somewhere right in the mid. Right in the middle. Where the heck was it here? Did it go for more than 400? I thought it was like 400 something. Fire Emblem as well. Fuck, maybe I should have bid on Fire Emblem again. That only went for $500. I can't remember what Dragon Quest went for now. I can't find it. 300 and some? That's Transformers. There it is, 384. Yeah, frick. 384. I guess I should have just placed another bid or two. Default Gen. Default Gen. Little did I know, man. Little did I know. Little did I frickin' know that 384 would be like the deal of the auction. Item number 5. We were all too young. We were all young and naive. At item 5, we had no idea what was about to happen. 3 hours ago, I was just a go-lucky, naive child. I didn't know what to bid for Dragon Quest 2. I didn't know what to do. Yeah, exactly. At the beginning, $400 to $500 was a ton of money. Now it's cheap. Flamin' Bulbasaur, 25 months, dude. Much appreciated. And Larson, 17 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, both of you. Holy shoot, you guys. And the very lowest item of the auction, there were 2 of them, actually. 2 games sold for $2. Dark Messiah ended at $2 or $31 after the premiums and stuff. 9.08 plus. The other game that sold for nothing, $31 tonight, was Night Striker. 9.08 plus with some fading. Too young to accept the 85. Now I'm alone with my cats. Well, that was an auction, folks. That was an auction. I am going to... I don't even know. I'm going to go relax, digest, finish my sushi, think about life decisions, go from there. Hopefully you guys had a good auction. Hopefully you guys bought some things. If you sold some things, I mean, heck, you did great. See you guys in the Discord. Join the Discord. Link in the description of the video. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night.